Members to the Prestige Jewelry Club team, and I'm excited to talk with you and
Great
get to know you a little bit
here.
more.
Absolutely. Looking at all
Great.
this beautiful jewelry tonight.
So see some more of our high quality, low prices of gems and jewelry by following us on Facebook.com/Prestige Jewelry Club, #Jewelry Club. All right, so Lydia, tonight I'm going to start off with a lovely sunset spessartine ring. It's a spessartine diamond ring in 14 karat white gold, and today the show price, it is retailing for $1,650. That is truly an amazing price for this sunset spessartine.
Yes, the sunset spessartite 6.10 carats surrounded by 0.43 carats of diamonds in this beautiful setting with trellis basket. And the sunset spessartite is so well known for the rich, brilliant color, reddish color that's throughout the world.
I agree. This is in the family of red gemstones. This is a lovely addition, and it's really nice because it's more affordable than some of our other red counterparts.
Absolutely.
I think that's one of the great things about this
size
spessartite right
and
here.
finger coverage is just such a striking piece.
It is. Look how lovely it is on your hand there, and there's almost some undertones of almost like a burnt sienna and a little bit of. There's different shades of red in it, right?
Absolutely. Really the Pantone color of the year is Marsala, so this fits right
I've
into
heard that as well, yep.
into that aspect. And the fiery brilliance is really what the sunset spessartite's known for.
And what can you tell me about the cut of the stone here?
So this particular is an oval, and it has beautiful finger coverage, and the exact dimensions we have, I can measure. Here we have the gauge.
Oh, that's great if you can measure it for everyone.
Yes, here we are. So in the setting, it's hard to get an exact measurement, but as you can see, it's coming here around 11.33 millimeters in length. So great finger coverage.
It is. Let's display it on this black finger holder just so you can see different contrasts with different backgrounds. Look how lovely that is.
Stunning.
Yep. And that sub-adamantine luster that the garnets are able to display, it's really, really lovely. And you know what? We actually have another spessartite in our series for this hour.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
Let's
so
have
I
a
think
look.
I might actually bid farewell to this spessartite right here for a moment and bring out the next beauty. So here up next, we have, once again, a sunset spessartite, and this time it is a pear shape with also diamonds, total carat weight of 6.80 and 14 karat white gold. And just for today, guys, the show price is $1,525.
All right, so we have this stunning spessartite, once again of the sunset variety. The stone itself is 6.52 carat, pear-shaped garnet spessartite, and surrounded with 28 points of diamonds in this gorgeous halo setting. Really what's interesting about the spessartite garnet is that these stones are not enhanced, so that's really very spectacular to find gemstones of this size without any enhancements.
That is so true, and unenhanced stone, that is something to definitely brag about, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and try this on, show you how lovely.
Another fun fact that you can add when you're showing all of your friends your gorgeous new ring is that the name spessartite actually comes from a region in Germany where the stones were first mined.
Oh, that's wonderful. I never knew that.
Germany, yes, very interesting. So you can tell the whole history about this remarkable gemstone.
I absolutely adore the pear shape, and I love how we just saw a spessartite and now we're seeing a second one, and it has such a different feel, like
range
just
and
depending
color.
on the color as well as what the different cut can do and say.
And really what's beautiful is this just looks stunning on everyone's skin tone, so it's so much versatility in this remarkable gemstone.
Lovely. Let's take a look at some of the gallery work on this. I'm going to put the first spessartite away and pull out the pear shape and show you some of that gallery work. Look at all that detail underneath there.
Really impeccable. and the diamond halo surrounding the stone, even though the gem's brilliant and has so much fire on its own, just this really highlights it.
It's true. It's almost like from a side view, you see all that filigree, and then as your eye gravitates upwards, then you see this halo, and the halo is just directly bringing you right to that big, beautiful spessartite right in there.
The 14 karat white gold setting.
Now, what is filigree?
Filigree, as you can see here on the ring, if we're bringing it up closely, I'll look in the camera, right along the edges. It's the beadwork, you can think of it as another description. And you'll see that it gives a nice antique detail and just beautiful.
Antique is a great way to explain it. I think of Victorian jewelry anytime I mean, that's one of the biggest eras in human history to incorporate filigree.
Absolutely.
Anytime you see that lace work or those curls and those scrolls, I think of Victorian jewelry right there. All right, so how about, you know what, I'm gonna put 30 seconds on this. Can you recap some of the highlights of spessartite for me?
Yes, so spessartite, type of garnet, very rare type known for its brilliance just due to the high refractive index of the gemstone. It's really a wonderful choice for any season to wear in this beautiful reddish color.
I think you recapped that quite wonderfully. And so then, guys, we had the pear-shaped spessartite diamond ring. Today, guys, $1,525. That is our show price. If you call us right now during the show, that is what we will part this ring for.
It's exceptional.
It is. Agreed. Up next, we have a lovely citrine and yellow gold diamond ring that today the show price is $1,550.
So the stone,
Olivia,
yes,
take a look at this guy. Get a closer look.
Yes.
Tell me what jumps out
well,
to you
the lemon
first.
quartz is so well known for this yellowish green color, and the size of this particular gem is just remarkable. You can see
I agree.
really
that
wearing
is
it's a
huge
statement
stone right there. That is a
piece
statement in
and a
itself.
cocktail ring. So it's also important to note that the lemon quartz variety is often irradiated, but it's a permanent treatment, and you wouldn't receive this color naturally. So it's really exceptional piece here in the 14 karat yellow gold and with 65 points of diamonds.
It is a rather exceptional color. There's almost something neon about it. As I look at it, I see
electric color.
Electric.
Yes, absolutely.
I think someone plugged that in. It's just spitting electricity. It's beautiful.
Yes.
And now, what about the undergallery? Or how do you personally feel about pairing lemon lime citrine with yellow gold?
Oh, I think the warmth of this color really brings out the yellow. That's the most desirable color of the stone itself, and it brings that out and showcases it.
I agree. I think it blends so naturally where it almost has like a uniformity to it, even though there is this big vibrant stone right on top. And just so you know, guys, this ring right here is a one-of-a-kind. One-of-a-kind Prestige Jewelry Club. You're not going to find this anywhere else.
No. 35.05 carat stones like this, an exceptional value and quality.
Mm-hmm. All right, now we're gonna move on from this citrine ring, and we're gonna jump onto the Paraiba ring. Right here we have a Paraiba and diamond ring, 2.47 carats total carat weight for both the Paraiba and the diamonds, 14 karat white gold, and today the show price is $8,525. What to you, see, this is more than just a halo.
Oh,
What
yes.
do you think about the double halo?
Double halo for a stone this beautiful, it really highlights it. And of course the size in and of itself, it's 2.47 carats, which is wonderful, but then with the double halo, you're looking at a lot more finger coverage and
Yeah,
even
I agree,
more
right? The
show-stopping
top
piece.
view of this ring,
Right.
the double halo, it just expands that top view.
Absolutely.
It's so wonderful. What a great design
And there are
aesthetic.
97 points of diamonds, so you have almost 1 carat here, and the split shank really highlights the stone, brings your eye right to it, and it's just such an elegant design. So we can see
You know what? You mentioned the word split shank, and I just want to tell the
yes.
audience a little bit more about it and even show that to
Here
great
we
detail.
have the
See, there we
split
have
shank
the, yep.
with the diamonds on the side, right? They're coming up to
And now
the
what
diamond
is a
halo.
split shank exactly?
So
how would you
the split
describe that
shank
to the
is,
customers?
rather than one single shank, which you typically see, this has
And the
two
shank
rows.
is the band of the ring, right?
Exactly, yes, the band. And this has the 2 rows and then the V-shaped split, which has an elegant and looks great on any ring finger size.
I agree. The side
Just
view
very
of this ring
becoming.
is just as beautiful as that top view, and guys, just as beautiful as the under gallery work
That's a great
too.
point, absolutely, to mention.
So you're getting value in
Wonderful
every
craftsmanship
direction that you
and
look.
An exceptional gemstone.
That it is. Paraiba tourmaline and diamond ring in white gold. And this one is retailing, or the estimated retail value of this Paraiba ring is $22,745. If you get it now during this show, $8,525. That's a considerable amount of savings.
Exactly, for the rarest form of tourmaline.
Yes. So I'm going to bring out all of the rings that we've talked about so far and show them all off to the
The
customers.
stunning variety for everyone at home to enjoy.
Okay, so first up here we have the Spessartite pear-shaped in a halo setting. Then we're moving on to a double halo, so you have 2 of those rings in a different stone, a different look, Paraiba tourmaline. And then we're going to bounce back to the Spessartite once again in the oval, so you see how different it looks from oval to pear. And then the last guy, but definitely not the least in this series right here, is the lemon lime citrine.
Yes.
So now, while these are all spectacular and wonderful, I want to show everyone out there my host pick for tonight. This is my favorite stone, or my favorite ring, and my favorite stone of the evening, which is why it's called the host pick. So here we have a sphene, once again in a double halo setting with diamonds and white gold. Look at that. Love it. Look at all, as I spin it there, all that light reflection. All those colors, like a rainbow as you turn it. And that's one of the best things about sphene.
The sphene, absolutely,
right?
yes.
Do you know why does it have all that?
11.72 carat sphene, the way the light forms within the stone,
Look, as it spins,
creates the rainbow that it's even been picked up in the images. Quite exceptional. And this ring with an impressive 72 points of diamonds surrounding the gemstone itself. Sphene's such a remarkable gem. It's not so well known on the market, but it has been a gemologist's favorite, I'd say, for many years. And it's beautiful to wear as a cocktail ring. Please do take care when wearing it, and special care is made because it's not the hardest gemstone. It's about a 5.5, I believe, on the Mohs.
Which is comparable to opal, and opal's used in a lot of ornamental jewelry. So it is definitely hard enough for wearing, but not hard enough for you to not care about when you're wearing it. So please take care and take good care of it.
With the piece. And it's such a remarkable gem because it's not the easiest also for gem cutters to work with. So
that's true.
It's really remarkable craftsmanship, cutting of the stone, and in this gorgeous setting that highlights the stone's natural beauty.
So this stone is very rare, correct?
Absolutely, and also it's very rare in the fact that the stone itself is not enhanced. So once again, we have an incredible color that you find created just as it is in Mother Nature.
Yeah. Lovely, lovely sphene set in a 4-pronged setting with a double halo around it. And we were talking about split shanks a second ago.
Yes.
This is a triple split shank,
look at this,
right?
Yes, so when we have
We're just up in the ante here.
Absolutely, the size of the stone itself, really having the wider band and shank.
Exquisite.
Really highlights
It's
it.
so feminine and just flutes right up to that. It's like
It
a just nice, lovely curve that flutes right to that top center stone. It's beautiful.
Absolutely, that's a wonderful pick of the evening.
So we're going to come back to this numerous times throughout the hour because it is my favorite. It's my host pick. And until then, we talk about it again, I'm going to put it right in the corner over here on our spinning display right here and let it
There,
let it
it
spin
looks
for
beautiful
everyone.
and pick up all those amazing colors. The rainbow.
All right, so now is a wonderful time to become a member of the Prestige Jewelry Club if you're not already. Membership is easy and it's free. All you have to do is call 1-866-752-3636. Or visit us at our website at PJCTV.com. The deals are there and we're just getting started tonight, so guys, please stay tuned. We have more coming up for you at the Prestige Jewelry Club.
You're watching the Prestige Jewelry Club, live from the heart of Manhattan.
I was in such a hurry to get on the road because I didn't want to miss orientation, and I turn around and I see her smiling, but with a couple of tears running down her cheek. And then she hands me this necklace that she had had when she was a girl. The smell is what I remember most. It's sort of a mixture of peanut butter cookies and licorice. She's the only person I've ever met that liked licorice. But that's what I think of when I put this on.
Join the PPJCTV on Facebook and Twitter at PPJCTV. See our one-of-a-kind series on Pinterest. And join us live weeknights from 6 to 9 on YouTube. Still to come, we have more great products live on the Prestige Jewelry Club. Still to come, we have more great products live on the Prestige Jewelry Club. See more of all of our great products and prices, as well as our one-of-a-kind series on Pinterest.
Hello, welcome back to the Prestige Jewelry Channel. I'm your host, Annie Vee, and I'm here with the lovely Livia, our expert for tonight.
Pleasure to be here.
I know, I think it's so wonderful having you here with us tonight.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
I want to learn more about you, and I want to get to know you a little bit. So, in the jewelry world, what do you love? Do you love rings? Do you love earrings? Do you love necklaces?
I love colored gemstones in any type of setting.
All right, so it doesn't matter what form that they're on your body as long as they're colored gemstones.
Absolutely. I do adore colored gemstones. As a gemologist, I just the endless varieties, and there's really just something for everyone.
I agree. Colored gemstones, it's where it's at.
Hands down, I agree.
And it never stops too, because it comes stones
new
come in
deposits
so many shades and so many
every
colors.
varieties.
Exactly, new
It's
discoveries.
exciting, absolutely.
It is a very exciting
Always
world.
something to learn and to see more beautiful pieces, such as you're getting ready to show our audience members.
Alrighty, so speaking of showing our audience members, let's show them this lovely Mexican Fire Opal bracelet in 14 karat yellow gold. That is, we're selling it today. The show price is $2,450.
This exceptional piece has 7.95 carats of Mexican Fire Opal, and you can see
That's impressive.
It is, absolutely, and set right in between are diamonds, and they're 41 points. It's just such an elegant design, and you can see the variety and the shade of the colors. This exceptional gemstone that was really known throughout the world in Mayan and Aztec times as being their favorite gemstone.
I agree. I think opal was even, especially fire opal, is considered a symbol of love in a lot of ancient civilizations. Just the same way that we look at a diamond today, people looked at fire opal.
Definitely, yes. And of course, the reason why Mexican fire opal has its name is that's where it was traditionally found and mined.
I'm going to put this on you.
Here we are.
Show the audience how lovely. Oh, I'm going under.
Oh.
Underneath.
Oh, sorry.
Underhand. There we go.
Here we are.
Sorry. All right. I love this clasp too. It's a nice box clasp, and it's so tight and secure, so you know that when you're wearing it, you're not risking losing it.
Look at it. It's just gorgeous.
Stunning.
The fiery colors.
Yep. And the yellow gold that works so well. It's the warm gold and the warm stone with just a nice little accent diamond between each one.
It highlights.
Give a little bit extra
fiery.
sparkle.
Absolutely. The fire and the brilliance, the Mexican fire opal.
I particularly love how opals form too. It's a little bit unlike any other stone in the sense that it's silica and water that just seeps into it seeps into cracks and holes, and then it's literally these minute spheres that just build up one on top of each other over time, and it's truly exquisite.
Interesting process, and it creates such a beautiful piece of jewelry. And once again, the stones are not enhanced, and this is just one of gifts of Mother Nature.
It is a gift of Mother Nature. So true.
It can be yours tonight.
These colors, they're outrageous. And I especially love how, here at Prestige Jewelry Network, we had someone who sorted through all of these oval opals to find color matches just for this bracelet. And so each stone matches the one next to it. It's so
that are not enhanced, to find that's just really incredible.
It's a deliberate process.
It is. It is.
Okay, let me take this opal bracelet from you and put it back on the display. And I'm going to bring out a Mexican fire opal. Okay, Mexican fire opal diamond ring in 14 karat white gold in a split shank that is retailing today for $2,125. Now this one reminds me of the stone we just took a look at with the triple split shank, right?
Yes, very similar setting here. This has the 3.44 carat Mexican fire opal, and what's so exceptional, they have such large dimensions, so the carat weight might sound smaller, but look at the size of the stone itself. With 1.13 carats.
This is a remarkable pairing with the bracelet that we just spoke about.
An exceptional set.
Remarkable. The colors, they're spot on. And even though one is white gold and the other is yellow gold, they're far enough away where I don't think it's going to be confusing to the eye.
You don't need to be afraid about matching jewelry when you have such exquisite pieces.
Beautiful.
And here we have the stunning, once again, we're going to highlight the craftsmanship of the setting with the trellis basket and the double halo.
How about, let's discuss this, the fact that I personally love pear shapes, and I think that they're so hot right now. I think that you see them on the runways. You're seeing them in designer collections that are coming out this year. Pears are where it's at. It's that rounded stone with the slightly edgy,
very feminine
second
shape.
side,
And as well, you might not realize, but with the cut itself, you're going to have a much larger look than you would, for example, with a cushion cut. They're usually cut much deeper. So with the pear shape, you have the size and finger coverage that we ladies love to have.
You want a bigger stone, you're able to
bang
achieve that
for your buck.
faster in the
Mexican fire opal.
The pear shape. Wonderful. And now that we are discussing pears, I'm going to bring out this once again, a fire opal necklace that is set in white gold with diamonds, and it's retailing at $1,850 today. Let's get the tag out of the way.
Great, and this opal is 5.11 carats, and there are 92 points of diamonds surrounding it in this gorgeous halo with the intricate design that you can just see there coming up on the side. Such a stunning piece, and this has the vivid color that the opals are known for.
And once again, it's a pear shape, so it's so similar to, it's a similar cut to what we just saw, but the actual setting itself is so different, and it has these scalloped edges to it, and it seems a little bit more organic, I'd say. It's less linear than the single halo.
Very well put. And then the larger diamond accents here, that's such a unique point.
Great thing to point out, larger
Yeah.
diamonds. Who doesn't
Yeah.
love larger diamonds?
Absolutely. Such a beautiful design and beautiful centerpiece.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
Wonderful
I just want to
trio
point out
here.
that
The
this right
bracelet.
here, between the ring and the pendant and the bracelet, we have a remarkable.
A little trio here.
Yes,
You
exactly.
can enjoy.
Exactly. Wouldn't that be so fun to
It would
just
be.
walk down the street wearing your opal ring and your opal necklace and your opal bracelet?
Yes.
I would feel like a princess.
Absolutely. I'd love to open the box when you receive it at home.
Me
You
too.
order.
So which of the three is your favorite?
I love the necklace. I think that's such a beautiful piece that you can wear, and it's large enough that it can really show up.
You know what? I'm going to put it on you because I think it's going to kind of pop against that deep
The dark
eggplant. Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's going to look
And then you
spectacular.
can really see the versatility of the color with
Okay.
that it's not going to clash with such a different color combination.
There we go. It's
Twisting.
between the
Yeah.
tag. It's there we go. Oh, well, we just got rid of the
But
tag then.
But you can
There
see
we go. I put it on
the
backwards.
viewers at home. Look at that. It looks beautiful on any piece. You wouldn't imagine purple and orange, but it looks great together. What a stunning combination.
Okay, so to keep it in the opal family, but change up the game a little bit, I'm going to pop out here this opal ring, and it is an opal and diamond ring in 14 karat white gold. That is retailing or selling today. The show price, if you are a member of Prestige Jewelry Club, it's selling for $2,700.
Right, and this is an Ethiopian opal. So this we can see the difference in color that we've been seeing this evening with the Mexican fire opals. And this is Ethiopian, and it is 7.63 carats, and there are 98 points of diamonds. And this just absolutely, this has to be one of my favorite settings of the evening with this beautiful
Do you
work.
mind passing that loop?
Sure.
Because I would love to just get a closer look. I'm
Absolutely.
wanting to jewel right now, and I just need to
Have a look at the play of
get
colors.
a closer look at this beauty.
The play
So
of
beautiful.
colors are showing up even to the viewers at home, which is, it's not easy to capture this play in
Not
light,
at all,
but
and you don't even need the
here
loop
it
to
is.
see the play of color.
Look at that.
I'm just fascinated by the setting too. You have all this fishtail setting on the side, so these split prongs that just they wave out almost like a little mermaid's tail.
That's
and
a
then
great
the
way to-
design on the shank is almost like the scallops kind of remind me of a mermaid's
It
tail
does,
as well.
it absolutely. They have the beautiful ethereal colors, and the design just highlights this celestial beauty.
Now, what colors do you see
You can
in
see
this
the
opal?
green, flashes of green, pink, orange, and even blue coming out.
I even see red, which red is
That's
extremely
the
rare
most-
in opals.
that is
That's
most
the sign
valuable
of a good opal right there
quality.
if you're seeing red in it. And you know what, folks? I see it.
Yes. Oh, there's a huge flash.
Livia
you can just
sees
pick
it too.
Yes.
See?
Let's flash. See
Yep.
if we can
And I
get the
think
flash
that's
the
the
viewers
beauty
at
of it.
home.
As you move around,
Perspective.
different colors kind of pop out too.
Absolutely, the beauty of
So
perspective.
right now where I'm standing, I see more of the orange and definitely some green.
Yeah,
So this
Here
is a
we are.
showstopper. You wear this out and
absolutely.
there's going to be just colors radiating from your finger.
And with the
people
springtime
are going to be curious.
Coming,
and they're
I
going to
think
want to know
this
what
just
is
has
that.
such a beautiful, feminine,
Yep.
happy color.
I very much so agree. Yep, perfect springtime ring.
I'll let you have the beautiful
Perfect all year round ring too.
fire opal.
All right, last time, guys, we have an opal cabochon ring in white gold. Today, you're going to get it for $2,700.
Remarkable savings for an exquisite gem.
Okay, bringing it back, guys. Fire opal right here. Fire opal ring in a cushion cut with white gold. And it is retailing show price $1,650. That's a 63% saving off of the estimated retail value, which is $4,519.
Okay, so this is actually the spessartite, and this is really an interesting variety of the spessartite garnet because it's known in the trade as Fanta, or also Mandarin spessartite. So that's known for this kind of Mandarin orange, and it's just the most, the rarest variety, and does have the highest per carat price. So you'll see that even though this stone's smaller, 2.17 carats, it does have a higher per carat price than the spessartite at the beginning of the show. So that's interesting if you're wondering why the difference in the price. And there, let's see, for the diamond carat weight, 89 points of diamonds surrounding the stone. And this gorgeous.
And those are larger
they
belly.
They are, absolutely.
So you're getting a very pronounced diamond look in this ring.
And the side stones, the way it's set, it makes it look like large cushion cut side stones surrounding the cushion cut spessartite 2.17 carat center stone.
Mm-hmm. And I can't help, as it's on this the ring finger display holder right here, yes. I can't help but notice all this detail of the undergallery.
Once again, the craftsmanship really highlights the stunning natural beauty of the stone, because once again we have a stone that's not been enhanced, which as a gemologist I truly appreciate.
Yeah, the more I look at it too, the more I love the fact that there's princess cuts and rounds.
Yes.
I think both different cuts, they give off different light reflections. So you have this lovely, like the sparkle that round brilliance would give off, and then right in the center you have princesses. So it's just a different, it's like a wider flash right in the center there.
And just when you're looking from a distance, it looks like large diamond side stones. And gorgeous piece. I love the Mandarin Fanta spessartite. It's my particular favorite type of garnet.
Is that one of your favorite?
Yes,
Is it your favorite all-time garnet?
Yes, it is, and I believe the rarest.
So fitting that we're talking about it here. We do have a couple more for you to talk about as well, so that's really wonderful.
Let's have a look at those pieces.
Yeah, I'm excited. That's, I believe, going to be right after our break.
Oh, okay.
At the moment, guys, we're going to take a short break. We're brand new, and we're always here to give you the absolute best values. Watch us Monday through Friday on Verizon Channel 158 or on Time Warner National. Check your local listings, and you can always watch us by streaming us live on YouTube from 6 p.m. Eastern Time or 5 p.m. Central Time. Just wait to see what we have coming up next on the Prestige Jewelry Network.
Why are our prices so low? Well, let's look at how many hands does a typical piece of jewelry change before you get to wear it. Most traditional jewelry retailers, whether brick and mortar store or a competing TV shopping network, fall in this category in how they source their jewelry. Someone mines it and sells it to someone who processes the rough into a cut and polished gemstone, including any treatments that may be required to enhance the beauty of the gemstone. This is most likely done in Asia, and then sells its production to someone who is a wholesaler, stockiest of loose gemstones, who upon specific demand sells it to someone who manufactures jewelry, and then sells its production to a retailer, which may be a competing TV shopping network or a traditional store, who then typically mark up to 3 times and sell it to you. At Prestige Jewelry Club, we buy the rough from the miners, process it in-house into beautiful gemstones, put it into jewelry in our own factories, and then sell it to you directly through our website or TV shopping club. This translates into big money savings that we pass on to you. And also you get the first picks for being a member. In the end, you win big time. www.pjctv.com.
You're watching the Prestige Jewelry Club, live from the heart of Manhattan.
I was in such a hurry to get on the road because I didn't want to miss orientation, and I turn around and I see her smiling. but with a couple of tears running down her cheek. And then she hands me this necklace that she had had when she was a girl. The smell is what I remember most. It's sort of a mixture of peanut butter cookies and licorice. She's the only person I've ever met that liked licorice. But that's what I think of when I put this on.
Join the conversation and learn more about all of our products and pricing at PPJCTV.
When I was a young man, well, that's just the way it was. Where I was from, you got married and you had a family. And nobody had any money. My price range was nowhere near it was between a cigar band and a Cracker Jack box. 3 kids, and 30 years later, I thought I should get her what she deserved. But I wanted to get her when we were first married. And the more I see it on her, the more I see the tolerant young lady that I married.
Have my host pick for the night, the Sphene and Diamond ring in 14 karat white gold. Estimated retail value, $11,186. Today, because it's my host pick, and because you're a member here at Prestige Jewelry Club, it's $4,200.
Exceptional piece. Wonderful pick, Annie.
So once again, I am Annie Vee, your host for the evening, and I'm here with the lovely Livia.
Thank you. It's great to be here. Pleasure. It's mine.
So what is, you mentioned that Spessartite was your favorite garnet. What is your favorite gemstone of all time?
Well, I love so many. I love sapphires, I think, because of their hardness, their durability. They're just, they come in every color. So,
they do have a lot of amazing characteristics.
So that's probably my favorite gemstone.
A blue sapphire, yellow.
I have a number. I have a few. Quite a collection.
So you're
yes.
That's good. You're not biased.
I can't
you like
pick.
all sapphires.
I can't. I love them all. I love all the colors.
An overall
and we have
lover.
Such a variety here to show you tonight at the Prestige Jewelry Club.
Excellent. Now, first up in this block here is the an oval cabochon with set in yellow gold and diamonds. The total carat weight between the opal and the diamonds is 5.03, and today the show price is $3,650.
This amazing 5.03 Ethiopian opal is just surrounded by 1.99 carats of diamonds. You can see there are 3 halos of rows of diamonds surrounding them, and then very intricate diamond detail on the shank. Such an exceptional piece, all set in this 14 karat yellow gold mounting, and really stunning piece. And the yellow gold highlights the beauty of the color and the play of color, which the Ethiopian opal is known for.
Oh, look at that side. Look at, I just see it spinning.
You see
and
the
look
flash?
at the little side, or not even the flash of the
Absolutely,
opal. I'm looking at the side
perspective.
of the ring with the princess cut diamonds in there.
Absolutely, and the undergallery, and you can really let the light in from every side, so you get the most brilliant perspective for this Ethiopian opal with the play of color that the gem's just so well known for.
And do we have the loop? Because I'm so curious about this side here where I see this square, and I want to get a closer look. Do you know where the loop is,
our
Olivia?
loop went in.
There, it's
There
hidden
we
right in
are
the
with our
corner here.
amazing collection of pieces.
So yeah, as I get a closer look at this, there are 4 princess set diamonds, and they're bezel set. It's like a large bezel that goes around all 4, creating a look
illusion like it's one large princess cut, which is such a beautiful design. And
it is. I love the fact that there's a little bit of a sharp geometric shape in there when the rest is so organic. It's a little bit of hard to the light. It's a nice contrast.
Absolutely.
I think you need to try this on.
Try it on. This is just an amazing cocktail ring. You can see the play of colors and the design. It's just one of a kind piece.
Upping the ante, now we have a triple halo.
Yeah, absolutely, as if this gemstone needs a triple halo,
It's
but
true.
it's large and beautiful
to
stand alone, but look at it. I mean, who could say no to this?
Cocktaily.
Absolutely. For any gala event, you would sure to be noticed in this stunning design. Gorgeous ring.
Love it. This opal ring. It's
5.03 carat.
Yep, set in 4-prong with yellow gold. I think it's time to change up the game a little bit, and let's groove on back to Spessartite garnets.
Yep. Yes, one of our favorites.
The stone you love,
evening.
exactly.
Yes.
So we have a Fanta Spessartite and diamond ring, total carat weight 6.29, set in 14 karat white gold. That today, for today's show, we are willing to part with it for $2,750.
Yes, so this is a 4.81 carat oval Spessartite, and once again, this is the Fanta variety, which is also known in the trade as mandarin, because it has a color, beautiful, pure orange color known throughout the stone, even distribution, and I love the setting. So this has an impressive 1.48 carats of diamonds, and I think of this as the Kate Middleton type of ring setting.
It totally
is.
It's
a traditional, classic,
great
beautiful design, and really timeless. Beautiful mandarin Fanta Spessartite garnet.
I love how it's slightly, due to all the gallery work, it's slightly raised off the finger too. So this is not just some ring that's gonna lay flat right on your finger.
So you do
it's a little bit above the
raised,
surface.
And all the better for more light return and the brilliance and fire that this gemstone's known for. And once again, enhanced quality, amazing, such a wonderful clarity found naturally. Really cut, polished, and to find this exquisite color, clarity, and an amazing gemstone.
I'm taking note of how the 4 prongs are set in yellow gold too, so there's a two-tone aspect to it.
Absolutely.
But I think it's more a meticulous design because
the rich, warmth color.
It's gonna blend a little bit more seamlessly into that orange
the prongs.
stone.
It looks like it's just floating around the many beautiful diamonds surrounding it. 1.48 carats of diamonds.
Beautiful, exquisite. And now I just brought into view here our next Spessartite and diamond ring. It is a total carat weight of 5.15 between the Spessartite and diamonds, and this one is set in yellow gold, a little bit different than the last ring that we saw.
Yeah, so this 4.36 carat oval Spessartite has 79 points of diamonds on the shank and surrounding in the halo as well. And the Spessartite's sitting above the halo. Most of the halos that we've seen are really framed around the girdle surrounding it, but this is just sitting above the halo itself. And I think that's just such an amazing design.
It's propped up.
It is.
It's saying,
it really
hey,
lets
look at me.
the stone speak for
I'm
itself.
not fading into the background.
Not at all. It's just really sitting there, and focuses on this amazing quality gemstone.
As you're wearing it, I especially love the convex surface of the shank. So you have this rounded surface that, I'm looking at it, there are 5 rows of diamonds. They're all bead set, so you have a pave right there. A pave convex shank is just exceptional quality.
It does, and that's such brilliance, the way they're set.
I think it's so playful too. I think there's something about that rounded surface. Let's try to get a good view of it. There we go. See, it's rounded on the outside. So I think there's something very, very playful about that. And
Absolutely.
the halo, there is a halo, but it's not so small, or it's not so big that it's taking away from the top view of that convex band. It's really about the band as much as the Spessartite in this ring.
Absolutely, and this 14 karat yellow gold setting, which just blends so beautifully with the spessartite garnet.
So now I'm going to bring out, so I'm sorry, Livia, I know you love spessartite, but we're moving on to the next
beautiful
stone. Yes,
earrings.
we're moving on to rose-cut diamond earrings in 14 karat yellow gold. That the total carat weight is 9.01 carats, and the show price for today is $4,350.
It's an amazing 7.29 carats of rose-cut diamonds. The rose-cut's really becoming more popular, and because of the antique style, I feel like you could be on Downton Abbey with these beautiful rose-cut diamonds.
It's very early 19th
yes,
century.
Absolutely. And then there's 1.72 carats of the halo and surrounding and the diamond detail below, all set in this 14 karat yellow gold setting.
These are delightful. I particularly like the color of the rose-cut stone. There's a grayish undertone, so I think it really it works so well with the regular melly behind it, or the colorless melly behind it,
yes,
and the yellow gold.
Yellow, yes,
so you're getting kind of a two-tone look, but because the colorless melly is pave and it's pronounced, it's on the whole entire surface of this, it's really subtle, the two-tone aspect to this.
That's very true to point out. Such a beautiful piece, and once again, the rose cut just adds such an interesting twist to this design. And to say you have 9.01 carats of diamonds, it's exceptional. And these colors, once again, these diamonds are not irradiated, not enhanced.
All natural.
Diamonds, 9.01 carats. Total weight. That's just
Talk about
incredible
value. That explains
value.
why the estimated retail value was over $13,000,
Yes,
and
absolutely.
that we're giving them to you today for a fraction of that. And we're able to do that because we are vertically integrated. We are going to the mines and sourcing these stones, then we are cutting them. Then we, Prestige Jewelry Club, are setting them and selling them directly to you. What savings? It's over 60% savings that you're getting today.
Incredible. Wonderful, beautiful earrings.
Beautiful earrings. Now we're going to look at a beautiful bracelet. Here we have a lovely morganite and diamond bracelet in 14 karat rose gold. Total carat weight between the diamonds and the morganite, 13.17 carats. And today, you are able to get it if you are a member here for $2,050.
And there are 12.76 carats of morganite here. This has just such a beautiful pastel pink. It's
I do.
so
I'm
feminine,
a sucker for
and
morganite. I think that is truly, you cannot find another light pink stone
no,
just like
absolutely. Such a ballet slipper, La Vie en Rose type of pink, just so gorgeous. And then we have 41 points of diamonds in between, interspersed in between the morganite and this beautiful, and they're perfectly matched morganites. So the morganite's a very interesting gemstone in of itself. They are heated, but that's why we have such a perfect match, and to find this color.
Have you ever had to match stones before for anything that you've done?
I don't personally. No, I
was
have
gonna say,
not.
because the
but
process
it's not,
could be so time consuming, and it's
difficult.
Exactly. You need to have
find
such a trained eye to do that.
Absolutely,
to be able to tell the slight subtleties between different.
Exactly. Of the stones
even like a slightly different cut, table size, diameter, width. It's also
only
important.
Needs to be perfect. As you can see, these are perfectly matched in the color, and we have in here in the rose gold setting, 14 karat, and it's just such an amazing piece. And morganite's one of my favorite stones. It's perfect for springtime and beautiful on any skin tone.
Feel the temptation to try it on.
Yes, let me help you here. Such a beautifully
Not
made
sure I'm going to want to take it off.
No. Here we go.
It's so sweet too with the rose gold. I love it. Rose gold and morganite, such a perfect pairing. The tag is in the way.
But you can
Okay, so we'll just
see.
I'll just ogle from
As you can
afar.
see, it's beautiful on any skin tone. Such a feminine color, and
I do. I think it would
perfect
go
for
great
spring.
with most every skin tone. I think it is. It's one of those stones that's so versatile.
There we are. So there are 12.78 carats of morganite. named after the collector, J.P. Morgan.
Yep, the financier. He is the one
Isn't
who
that
funded the
interesting?
expedition when they found it.
It absolutely.
Okay, so I would like to once again switch up the game a little bit and bring out some rubies. Let's talk about ruby and corundum. So here we have a ruby ring, a ruby and diamond ring in 14 karat white gold. The total carat weight for the ruby and diamonds, 2.07. And the show price for today, for right now, if you call during the show, $3,400. That to me,
it's
for-
stunning.
yes.
For a ruby, one of the rarest of all gemstones. Also corundum in the same family as sapphires. They're corundum. It has chromium for the red color, and this is the 2.07 carat ruby with 87 points of diamonds surrounding it. This gorgeous halo setting, which we see so much of this evening, because it really does enhance the gemstones and really lets them sparkle.
And we have seen a bunch of halos, but
Yes.
some of them, depending on the center stone, might not have been the best everyday ring. It might have been more of a cocktail or special occasion ring. I really do believe that this ruby halo ring is, I mean, this is an engagement ring here. This is an everyday ring.
The
You are going to get it.
The rubies have the hardness and durability that you
It's
can
gonna last you
enjoy
a lifetime.
every day to enjoy this stunning ring, the radiant ruby, in this rich, saturated red throughout the gemstone without any undertones, no orange.
It really is. It's such an
it's a
evenly
really
distributed
pure
red.
color.
There's no
which
color
is
zoning involved.
exceptional.
It's just through and through red.
And there we are, and 87 points of diamonds surrounding it in this beautiful, beautifully crafted setting.
All right, so speaking of, well, since we're doing all this ruby talk,
Yes,
I
bring them
feel like
on.
I'm going to bring out the next ruby. Are you ready for it?
I am.
All right,
I
folks
love
watching, are
design.
you guys ready for it? So here we have a ruby and diamond ring once again in a 14 karat white gold. The total carats for the diamonds and ruby, 1.93. And today for this show, you can get this ring, this ruby ring, for $3,350.
This is such an amazing piece. 1.93 carat ruby. When we first brought it out, Annie, I thought, wow, this looks like a 2.5, 3 carat stone. Then I look at the specs, 1.93 surrounded by, and there are 97 points of diamonds.
It's true, it does give the
It's
illusion that
such
this is a showstopper.
Absolutely.
It's a
You can
larger
see
ring.
it's almost from the base of my finger to my knuckle. Look at it with this rich, radiant red. And then this is an oval cut, and it's an interesting design here.
See, lovely.
There, now you can see it. Not waving my hands about.
Well,
for
you're
the audience.
excited. How could you not be
Absolutely.
excited to be
this
wearing
ravishing
this ring?
red. And this has a beautiful design. You can see it almost has a look of the trillion cut on the side. And
It
this
does. I
split
was
shank.
noticing that where I wanted a closer look. I was saying, are those trillions on the side? But they are
They're-
rhombillions where the metal working is made to look
So you
a
can
little bit more triangular
do
and sharp.
so much with the design. And
And you have the
this
split shank,
highlights
so
it.
instead of a split shank where all the space is just negative, they filled it in. There's that triangular shape right
There
between
it's
that split
showing.
shank.
You can see this
I
design.
love it. Wonderful design detail.
And this is two-tone. Once again, we've seen the yellow gold prongs that really brings out the warmth, rich red color, and then the white gold setting, which is beautiful for the white diamonds, of course, and really lets them sparkle and shows them to the greatest advantage.
So now I'm gonna bring in the last ruby of the moment that I have for this little series here, and it is a ruby ring with diamonds, 14 karat white gold, and the total carat weight is 2.03 carats. The show price for today, $3,400.
Right, and this 2.03 carat cushion cut ruby is surrounded with 98 points of diamonds. And then once again, we have such a beautiful setting and then
Let me
design
stop being
here. Oh, look at this. This gives it almost an
I'll share it.
antique design once again, and the two-tone double prongs here, which is so beautiful for a cushion cut design. You can see the little double prongs here that really
They are double
highlight.
prongs. I'm a big fan of double
I
prongs.
do too. I think it's such an elegant
Exactly, that's what I say. It
setting.
adds elegance. I love
It
it.
does. And then this particular design, you have the trellis basket underneath, and just the attention to detail and craftsmanship are really just something that we pride ourselves here at the Prestige Jewelry Club.
Agreed. The detail and the design was not overlooked at all.
Nothing's overlooked, and the quality, as a gemologist, I appreciate this beautifully cut cushion ruby. I love the cushion cut.
Are you a fan of cushion cuts?
I do, particularly for the colored gemstones rubies in particular. I think it's really...
Do you think that it brings out the color?
It does.
Or?
It brings out the color, and also the way the cushion cut, it does have a great deal of sparkle, so you get the best of both worlds.
Okay, I like that. There's a happy
Balance,
medium.
absolutely. And this design is just stunning.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. I think this is a lovely, lovely ruby and diamond ring in 14 karat white gold. So now we're gonna change up the game again, and we're going from warmer stones and hot stones,
Yes,
like ruby,
rubies.
to cooler stones in deeper shades of blue, or shades of blue, and tanzanite's gonna be the one that I show you here. It's a tanzanite diamond ring in 14 karat white gold, 2.38 carats. Today, guys, it's selling for $1,800.
Such an exceptional 2.38 carat oval tanzanite surrounded by 98 points of diamonds surrounding it in this design. So this has such an incredible appeal. There is the halo
And it's so
diamonds.
different than
It
anything
is.
we've
I
seen
have to take a
yet
closer
tonight, right?
look.
Get a closer look,
baguettes,
please. Go for it.
The baguette surrounding it, and then the halo, and then there's a space between where the halo, usually the halo of diamonds is sitting right next to the stone, the girdle, but there is a slight space here, and that does add an illusion larger size.
And I think
So
it adds a little depth to it as well, because you
Absolutely.
are getting some light in there and that negative space.
once again, and then with the size and also light return, which is really incredible for tanzanite. So you can see the color, this beautiful violet blue. And then we have the beautiful split shank once again, which is just so becoming on any hand.
It really is. Ladies and gentlemen, as I sit here looking at this ring on Livia's hand, she's a lovely model. I just cannot. This ring is so spectacular that it's just calling my attention.
Across the room, you couldn't help but see and awe of this beautiful piece.
Yep.
I love the design. It's really spectacular and really not something that you see every day. The baguette diamonds is truly
I think
unique.
that's what it is. It's the baguettes that are just, for me, really, really adding a whole other element in there. It's just, it's almost, it's so
Truly
deco
stunning.
in its nature.
Yes, Art Deco.
As you take that one off and put it back on the display, I'm bringing out another tanzanite piece. It's a tanzanite bracelet in 14 karat white gold. So tanzanite and diamonds, total carat weight between the two, 7.25. And it is retailing today for, it's not retail, it's the show price is $2,400. Speaking of retail, the estimated retail on this is $6,544. We're saving you over 63%.
All right, so there's 17.25 carats of tanzanites and then 93 points of the diamonds interspersed in between in this beautiful setting design, almost a wave in between each of the tanzanite oval gemstones. So these are just such an incredible, beautiful design. We've seen the tanzanite in the white gold, which we all loved and admired, but also in the yellow gold, it really picks up the violet tints, I
agree.
believe.
Yep.
Whereas the white gold setting, you really saw a bit more of the blue. Now you can see this violet hue
that's
is
because
so well
this is a
known for.
pleochromatic stone, right?
Yes.
So tanzanite has multiple body
That's
colors
a great
in it, right?
point. Absolutely. And then it's just such a preference which you prefer, but I love them both. And this design with the wave type of detailing, how would you describe it? Almost as a little
It is like a
wave?
little wave. I think so. Yeah.
I love that.
Or like
That's
a little
unique-
paisley between
Yes,
everything.
exactly.
It has a very 1950s feel to it.
It does.
It's almost like a tennis bracelet, but not a modern tennis bracelet. I think there's a
does.
very vintagey feel about
Once
it.
again, something unique. You don't see this in commercial quality jewelry. This is truly a one-of-a-kind piece and exceptional value with really incredible gemstones, and once again, great care has been taken to match these gemstones.
Now, isn't tanzanite an extremely valuable stone just based off the fact that aren't the mines supposed to?
Absolutely, that's become increasingly popular, and with that demand, they're soon going to be depleted.
And it's
as you
only
see,
found
the
in that one
prices-
location.
Exactly.
Correct? So unless they
Tanzania,
discover
another deposit, then it's one of these gemstones that I don't know if in our lifetime, but could possibly be replete.
That's so
That's
sad
amazing.
to think of. It's amazing at the same
value
time too. I agree.
and the carat price. That's
Yes,
something
I
to think about
100%
is
believe
going
that
to
tanzanite
rise.
is an investment, and it's almost like buy it now because it's only going to go up.
Absolutely, because it's incredibly rare.
All right, Livia.
Wow.
Exactly, Livia. That's what I want you to tell me a lot about this.
Look at
but
that.
First, I want to let the audience know that we have a tanzanite diamond pendant in 14 karat white gold. This beauty of a stone here, 75. Actually, it's the tanzanite is 74.74, and then there's 0.72 carats of diamonds, totaling 75.46. Today, it is the show price for it is $3,800.
Right, and we've seen tonight, this is the 74.74 carat cabochon tanzanite. We've seen the faceted gemstones, but this is just so interesting to see this cabochon here, and then you can really see within the crystal itself and see almost how it's created in nature.
That's the point of the cabochon
Yes,
too. It's almost to
very
enhance the
characteristics.
natural inclusions that are in the
Absolutely.
stone.
And then the diamonds surrounding it in the scalloped type of setting. It's once again a great attention to detail.
I hope
And
you're ready
I
because
think it's going
I'm
to look
putting it on you.
yeah,
Exactly.
well, it'll look beautiful on you. Should I do the honors?
No, I want it
Okay.
on you. I'm sorry. I was thinking as you were talking, I was like, that would look beautiful next to the maroon.
Look at that. You can see. And this size, it's just such an exceptional piece. And
Oh my gosh.
here we are. There we are.
That was my bad.
And it's
I particularly love, so we have a halo style setting here, but it's scalloped halo. It's not that linear
Not a
halo that
traditional-
we've seen before.
And then it's also good to point out tanzanites are durable gemstones. You can enjoy wearing them. And any little knocks that happen in day-to-day life, such as you've seen, that's not going to harm the gemstone whatsoever.
I'll get your hair out of the way.
Here we go.
Another design detail that I think is so wonderful about this pendant is the cat claw prongs. You have these prongs that were shaped by the jeweler into these almost nail-like features. So it's almost like a cat's nail and has a
very
little bit of
elegant.
sharpness right next to this round gemstone. Or this,
It
the
really,
rounded, it's a pear shape, but the rounded cabochon. I think it plays
really
lovely.
beautiful design. The scallops, it's just seamless design.
Yeah, I mean, look, the camera right now is so far away. This is not a close-up shot, and that I see
Look
that
at
is
it.
just
You
so
can really
pronounced.
see
That
it
pops
across the room.
Yes, it's almost like you want to grab it through the television screen.
And once again, on the close-ups here, you can see the structure of this cabochon stone, and it's really just such a striking blue, violet blue, that the tanzanite's well known and loved throughout the world.
I could listen to you talk about tanzanite all day long. So remember, we are a brand new TV show here at PJCTV, and we're here to bring you the absolute best values. We can do this because we've cut out all of the middlemen and we're vertically integrated. The savings that we pass, they're passed to you. Just wait to see what we have coming up next on the Prestige Jewelry Club.
You're watching the Prestige Jewelry Club, live from the heart of Manhattan.
I was in such a hurry to get on the road because I didn't want to miss orientation, and I turn around and I see her smiling, but with a couple of tears running down her cheek. And then she hands me this necklace that she had had when she was a girl. The smell is what I remember most. It's sort of a mixture of peanut butter cookies and licorice. She's the only person I've ever met that liked licorice. But that's what I think of when I put this on.
Why are our prices so low? Well, let's look at how many hands does a typical piece of jewelry change before you get to wear it. Most traditional jewelry retailers, whether brick and mortar store or a competing TV shopping network, fall in this category in how they source their jewelry. Someone mines it and sells it to someone who processes the rough into a cut and polished gemstone, including any treatments that may be required to enhance the beauty of the gemstone. This is most likely done in Asia and then sells its production to someone who is a wholesaler, stockiest of loose gemstones, who upon specific demand sells it to someone who manufactures jewelry, and then sells its production to a retailer, which may be a competing TV shopping network or a traditional store, who then typically mark up to 3 times and sell it to you. At Prestige Jewelry Club, we buy the rough from the miners, process it in-house into beautiful gemstones, put it into jewelry in our own factories, and then sell it to you directly through our website or TV shopping club. This translates into big money savings that we pass on to you. And also you get the first picks for being a member. In the end, you win big time. www.pjctv.com.
Join the PPJCTV on Facebook and Twitter at PPJCTV. See our one-of-a-kind series on Pinterest and join us live weeknights from 6 to 9 on YouTube.
When I was a young man, well, that's just the way it was where I was from. You got married and you had a family. And nobody had any money. My price range was nowhere near it was between a cigar band and a Cracker Jack box. 3 kids, and 30 years later, I thought I should get her what she deserved. But I wanted to get her when we were first married. And the more I see it on her, the more I see the tolerant young lady that I married.
Tonight we have an exciting special that we're going to run. Anyone who calls in the next 30 minutes and joins our club will receive a free pair of 4.5 millimeter white zircon earrings. Absolutely free, just for joining. Call in, join us, get free studs.
Wonderful. They're just so lovely.
Yep, and
Yes,
it's free.
Absolutely free.
You're-
just to call in.
You are getting jewelry for joining our club. I mean, how many
How
clubs
many
do
perks?
that?
I know.
Yeah.
How many perks come with the Prestige Jewelry Club?
And those
It's
are
really
earrings you will get a
amazing.
lot of use out of. Everyday
And
studs.
white zircon has such amazing brilliance. What a beautiful diamond sinuate.
So, switching the note from our free giveaways, here is something that's not free, but at an exceptional value. It is a emerald and diamond ring set in 14 karat gold. The total carat weight between the emeralds and the diamonds, 9.38. So like I said, it's not free, but it's a great value because if you call right now during this show, you can get this ring for $6,500.
And this 7.66 carat, it's a cushion cut emerald, Colombian emerald, I'll point out, so amazing, surrounded by 1.13 carats of diamonds. In this setting, we do have the baguettes, once again, on the side, and it's such an elegant complement with the halo and design.
It does, it's like a light beam just shooting directly up towards that
That's
emerald.
a great way of putting it. And this emerald has such beautiful clarity. Emeralds can be much more included. That's typical point for emeralds, and they're typically oiled, and this one is as well. But you can see, looking at eye level, which is how colored gemstones are graded, it's really a lovely stone without any eye visible clarity characteristics.
I agree.
Quite exceptional.
And especially over the carat mark for emeralds. I mean,
Amazing.
if you're
Incredible.
getting clarity plus color in
And
a
the
high
size.
carated emerald, that's
Really,
rare.
it's incredibly rare, almost unheard of, to find 7.66 carats, as we have here tonight in this setting with diamonds surrounding it. And this is a two-tone, so we have the yellow gold prongs around this cushion cut emerald, and that brings out the warmth, the
I love
rich
it. And there's something
green
that glows
of
about
it.
emerald. It doesn't matter if it's a light color emerald, doesn't matter if it has the shades of blue in it. They glow and they speak for themselves.
It does.
This is such a good quality emerald. I think that's why the estimated retail value on this, $17,665.
That's
Yeah.
like 63%
You call us right now,
savings.
It's
Is that-
yes,
that's amazing.
An amazing amount of savings.
Yes. So, and once again, this cushion cut, which I think is so beautiful with the halo setting and the baguette diamond side stones and the halo of diamonds surrounding the side stones, so we don't lack for diamonds on any side, whichever way you're looking.
Diamonds in all directions.
Yes, and as you can see under gallery, this beautiful stone from any direction
I
that
do.
you're looking.
I really do. I love how large the
Can you
under
see
gallery
it?
is.
Yeah.
Yep. It's almost like a 3-stone under gallery.
Yes.
I'm going to take it off and
Take
try
a
to
look.
show the camera a little bit. But it is. There's so much space in there that you are going to get such a nice light return.
Such a
to the
beautifully
top of
cut
that stone.
stone.
There we
You can
go.
see it.
Look at that.
The cut and the brilliance. Emeralds sometimes don't have the sparkle and liveliness that you see in this particular one, so it's a real hallmark
Lovely
of the quality.
emerald, two-tone with the prongs,
Yes.
diamond 14-karat gold ring. Up next, I'm going to show you this lovely blue zircon and diamond ring in 14-karat white gold. Total carat weight between the blue zircon and the diamonds, 8.91. The show price for today, $1,700.
So once again, we have the zircon. As we said earlier, we have the 8.35 carat zircon with 56 points of diamonds. And it's interesting to point out, as we just had the white zircon earrings as the special free gift for joining, that this is a blue zircon. So this is heated to achieve this color, and it's set in a two-tone yellow gold and white gold
And this one
setting.
has a little bit more of that yellow gold. Before we just saw the prongs that
True.
were yellow gold.
And this has a
Here,
basket.
yep, the upper gallery basket that really holds the belly of the stone. It is yellow gold.
we are.
I like it.
And
I
then
like that
the-
there's a little bit more. It's more pronounced, the two-tone
And
aspect of this.
absolutely, that's a great point to mention here. And once again, the stone's lifted up. Many times you'll see the stone set down right along the girdle in the basket, but this is lifted up, which really shows off, so you're not losing all this beautiful gemstone.
I agree.
In the
You're
setting,
still-
it's lifted, so you get the utmost light return, and which the zircon is known for.
And since it is raised, you get a lovely side view as you're wearing it and showing it off to everyone who will love
So
it and
you
be
can
envious.
get it
All
here.
of that scroll work on the side, all of
Yes.
the detail that goes into this zircon ring.
And the larger diamonds on the side, and then along the shank. If we can get a close-up of it here,
Yep.
in this two-tone
And that's a nice
setting.
size melly too. Those
Those
look like
are
they're like 2 millimeters.
56
Or,
points
yep.
of diamonds total weight, and the exceptional 8.95 carat center stone. 91, excuse me.
All right, moving on. Here is another blue zircon ring. Blue zircon and diamond ring in 14-karat white gold. And the total carat weight for this one is 7.15. The club price today, the show price, not the club price, the show. So call in right now during the show. Get this ring, $2,000.
So this is a 6.17 carat oval once again, and lovely setting with diamonds surrounding it. The diamond total weight's 98 points. So you've got almost 1 carat of diamonds surrounding it.
I just have
in
to
the
ask,
two-tone.
as a gemologist,
Yes.
how do you feel about zircon?
I'm a great fan of zircon because of the brilliance of the stone. It really, next to diamonds, is the most.
Isn't it? It's right
most-
below, so
exactly,
it does.
the
Yep, and
most
even higher
fire.
than sapphire. And
That's true. So
emerald.
as far as brilliance, this is the most brilliant gemstone next to diamonds, and people love sparkle. That's just our nature. And with the zircon, you're going to get that and this rich, vibrant blue color. So, and it's such a unique shade of blue. It's almost vibrant sea color.
It is.
Such
There's
a
almost like a
beautiful sea
Caribbean
foam.
sea
Yes.
teal aspect to it.
Absolutely. And then this setting we'll want to mention is once again the two-tone setting, and there are baguettes on the side surrounded by the round diamond.
Which I love the
Highlighting
effect
that
of
shape.
different shaped melly
And
and,
this-
and little diamonds in there. I think it brings a whole other talking about brilliance, it's just different brilliance.
It
It's
does.
little thin strips of brilliance instead of little round flecks of it.
I love the designs, not cookie cutter settings that you see in so many commercial quality pieces. These are really, truly fine craftsmanship and so much thought and detail in each of the settings, and exceptional designs, and the way they've been set are so skillfully made.
And it's coming at an exceptional price. The estimated retail value of this, $5,470. Today, during this show, $2,000.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yep, that's over 60% savings that you're
Incredible. And such a beautiful gemstone, beautifully cut, and this clarity and radiance that you don't see in any gem except a diamond, which
getting.
are coming
You
out.
saw me. You saw me bringing it out.
Yes.
You sly girl, Olivia. So here we have a yellow diamond, an intense yellow diamond with colorless diamonds. The total carat weight for this ring, 0.74. It's set in 14 karat white gold. And today, the show price for it, $2,400.
And this is an exceptional half-carat diamond center stone yellow diamond, I'd like to mention. And what's wonderful is this is natural, untreated. This is not irradiated. This is not a synthetic. So many colored diamond companies are not selling natural diamonds, but this is a fancy, intense yellow diamond. It has not been treated. And then it's surrounded by 24 points of white diamonds, just highlighting this beautifully cushion cut yellow diamond. Very exceptional halo, delicate setting, beautiful ring, and such an incredible stone to see, because as I've mentioned, so many retailers are selling fancy yellow diamonds, canary diamonds, but they've been enhanced, they've treated, and this is untreated, which is very
and the
rare
ring in
to
general,
find
it's
this design.
there's something so sweet about it.
It is.
It's geometric, but it's soft geometric. With the outside looks a little bit rounded.
Yes.
And it's
It's
I
just
mean,
so
I put it on my
delicate.
pinky. Maybe that's why it seems like it. That I have big fingers and it fits on my pinky.
So delicate, but
I think you should try it on.
You can
And
see it.
I agree. I think
looks,
it's
because of the quality of the stone, it doesn't need to be large, because this brilliance you can really see.
and I think this would look
Any
lovely
place.
as an engagement ring, and then
It
you can
is.
pair it with a nice bead set engagement band or wedding band.
Gorgeous, yes, there
This
is
would
a
look
space
spectacular with a band right
to
up
sit
against it.
right next to it. And this beautiful design, half carat yellow diamond, canary yellow diamond, fancy intense color, which is just so incredible to find and to see that has not been treated.
Untreated yellow diamonds.
Yes.
Untreated diamonds.
At this price.
At-
That's the exceptional value.
it's true.
to
And
find
that's the
this
beauty
stone.
of vertical integration. We are able to, we provide you with this amazing price because we're providing all of the other services. The gemstone pipeline, we're providing you everything from the beginning right up to the end.
Cut out all the middlemen and direct from the source with the most talented designers, craftsmanship, and stones. Here we are.
Lovely. I'm pulling that from your finger, and as I pull that, I'm bringing out our next piece, which is a blue sapphire ring with diamonds, blue sapphire and diamond ring. Total carat weight for the ring, 5.40, set in 14 karat white gold.
This is such a beautiful blue sapphire. It has the royal blue color tone, which you can think about, and the 5.40 carat oval blue sapphire with 1.5 carats of diamonds surrounding it. And so you can think of this as royal blue for more than one reason. The royal engagement ring, Kate Middleton's rings, a blue sapphire.
And I know you're a sapphire fan
yes,
and a blue
I
sapphire
am.
fan, so
I
I
love
need you to
this.
gem geek out on me. Tell me everything that you love about this
I
sapphire.
love the stone in itself because it has just a rich, vibrant blue throughout the stone. It's the deep royal blue color without being so dark that it's black. Lower quality sapphires, you'll see that typically, but this has such a lively blue, rich velvety color, and still very lively in its appearance with the diamonds surrounding it. And there's the 3 rows once again on the shank.
Yeah.
Surrounding
And
it.
this one, even though it is split shank, it's not split as far as some of the past rings that we've seen. So it almost looks like one continuous shank, and then it's split ever so slightly right at the top.
And then there's such an interesting basket detail. If you'd like to look at that, it's really quite unique and You really
that it
have
is.
the design that shows.
Yes, there's diamonds set into that gallery.
Yeah.
So we've seen a lot of gallery work where it's pierced out and it's metal. This one, there are diamonds set into that. That's not easy to set an under gallery of diamonds. Just
Very
from a jeweler
true.
standpoint, I can tell you that is not easy. That's exceptional quality right there.
Absolutely, and such a beautiful gem. And as we mentioned earlier in the evening, sapphires are very durable to wear. Next to diamonds are the hardest gemstones, so you can enjoy it every day. It's safe in ultrasonic cleaners and just day-to-day wear.
Yep. This is a perfect. This would make a great engagement ring.
Engagement ring, absolutely. Feel like a princess and be like one
Like
too.
Princess Kate.
Yes, absolutely. Gorgeous.
Yep. I would just like to point out before we move on that this ring, the estimated retail value of this stunning, stunning blue sapphire ring, $35,231. Today during the show, $13,000.
Amazing for almost a 5.5. It's 5.40 carat blue sapphire.
Spectacular. Now we have a round Tahitian multicolored pearl necklace. The pearls range in size from 10 millimeters to 13 millimeters, so graduated in size, with a hand-knotted 14 karat gold, white gold clasp that you see right. I'm gonna spin it around so you can get a glimpse of that. And today, this is retail or selling for you the show price, $2,100.
So this stunning necklace has black Tahitian pearls.
Stunning.
And it is.
So the way you love sapphires,
yes, you
I
love pearls.
I do.
They're
I think
beautiful.
this is magnificent.
And they're 10 to 13 millimeters in size. And then I'd just like to point out that you get the range of colors that Tahitian pearls are known for. So you not only, it's beautiful to see that this just array of
I agree.
colors.
You see a lot of matched pearl necklaces on the market. I think something that's unmatched but still within the gray scheme or the gray color scheme, just different ranges. I think it's so fun.
And these are just wonderful quality. As you get a very close up, you don't see any marks on the stones, so they're really beautiful luster there. And the Tahitian pearls just are known for this larger size, so they're 10 to 13 millimeters in the perfectly rounded shape that we have here, which is just exceptional to find.
And I believe Tahitian pearls, since they are a cultured pearl, where man basically perfected making this pearl through an oyster.
Absolutely.
And it takes anywhere from 10 to 18 months for them to actually go through a full cycle. And there's not even a guarantee that the clams or the oysters are going to produce a good quality yield.
It's true. So they're the black lip oyster, and they're larger oysters themselves. So that's why they're able to produce these larger size pearls, 10 to 13 millimeters in size.
I'm going to continue to ride this necklace theme here. Going to switch up a different style aesthetic, but still a necklace. And we have a purple amethyst, a diamond pendant in 14 karat white gold. The total carat weight for this necklace, this substantial necklace right here, is 34.44.
Wow, look at this.
Yes.
The gemstones.
Wow is correct.
This cushion cut amethyst is 23.77 carats, and there's an impressive 66 points of diamonds surrounding it. And just more than the diamonds, it's the design itself, just in this surrounding this amazing cushion cut amethyst. And the 14 karat gold, and it's a
moving.
It's moving. I wanted to see it on
me.
you. I want to see it on you. I've had all the fun. You've got it?
I got it, yes.
Beautiful. It looks stunning with what you're wearing, the purple.
It does, it works well, the purple color.
And you can see it's just beautiful. You think of a stone this size, oh, I could never wear it. I don't attend gala functions. But even just in this casual, summery outfit, you could definitely wear this even day to day, which is just incredible when you think about being able to wear a 23.77 carat amethyst. It's beautiful.
It's very spectacular. Look
I
at that,
love the
guys.
design.
Spectacular. So I just want to take time to thank you all for viewing us tonight. We have experienced some technical difficulties, but I appreciate you being there and sticking through and watching us, and I appreciate all the people who signed up tonight and became new members of the Prestige Jewelry Club. Truly, thank you, and good night.
Good night.
Why are our prices so low? Well, let's look at how many hands does a typical piece of jewelry change before you get to wear it. Most traditional jewelry retailers, whether brick and mortar store or a competing TV shopping network, fall in this category in how they source their jewelry. Someone mines it and sells it to someone who processes the rough into a cut and polished gemstone, including any treatments that may be required to enhance the beauty of the gemstone. This is most likely done in Asia and then sells this production to someone who is a wholesaler, stockiest of loose gemstones, who upon specific demand sells it to someone who manufactures jewelry, and then sells its production to a retailer, which may be a competing TV shopping network or a traditional store, who then typically mark up to 3 times and sell it to you. At Prestige Jewelry Club, we buy the rough from the miners, process it in-house into beautiful gemstones, put it into jewelry in our own factories, and then sell it to you directly through our website or TV shopping club. This translates into big money savings that we pass on to you. And also you get the first picks for being a member. In the end, you win big time. www.pjctv.com.
Join the conversation and learn more about all of our products and pricing at PPJCTV.
When I was a young man, well, that's just the way it was. Where I was from, you got married and you had a family. And nobody had any money. My price range was nowhere near it was between a cigar band and a Cracker Jack box. 3 kids, and 30 years later, I thought I should get her what she deserved. But I wanted to get her when we were first married. And the more I see it on her, the more I see the tolerant young lady that I married.
Join the PPJCTV on Facebook and Twitter at PPJCTV. See our one-of-a-kind series on Pinterest, and join us live weeknights from 6 to 9 on YouTube. Still to come, we have more great products live on the Prestige Jewelry Club. Still to come, we have more great products live on the Prestige Jewelry Club.
Why are our prices so low? Well, let's look at how many hands does a typical piece of jewelry change before you get to wear it. Most traditional jewelry retailers, whether brick and mortar store or a competing TV shopping network, fall in this category in how they source their jewelry. Someone mines it and sells it to someone who processes the rough into a cut and polished gemstone, including any treatments that may be required to enhance the beauty of the gemstone. This is most likely done in Asia and then sells his production to someone who is a wholesaler, stockiest of loose gemstones, who upon specific demand sells it to someone who manufactures jewelry, and then sells its production to a retailer, which may be a competing TV shopping network or a traditional store, who then typically mark up to 3 times and sell it to you. At Prestige Jewelry Club, we buy the rough from the miners, process it in-house into beautiful gemstones, put it into jewelry in our own factories, and then sell it to you directly through our website or TV shopping club. This translates into big money savings that we pass on to you. And also you get the first picks for being a member. In the end, you win big time. www.pjctv.com.
See more of all of our great products and prices, as well as our one-of-a-kind series on Pinterest.
When I was a young man, well, that's just the way it was where I was from. You got married and you had a family. And nobody had any money. My price range was nowhere near it was between a cigar band and a Cracker Jack box. 3 kids, and 30 years later, I thought I should get her what she deserved. But I wanted to get her when we were first married. And the more I see it on her, the more I see the tolerant young lady that I married.
Welcome everybody to the Prestige Jewelry Club. You are going to want to stay tuned tonight because we are showcasing the world premiere of PJCTV's Vault series. So take a step into our vault where we are going to show you the most exquisite high-end jewelry of our fabulous hidden collection, and some lucky people might be able to take some of these fabulous pieces home. I'll be joined by our guest expert Irit Coffee, who will provide some fabulous insights and details and stories about these beautiful, beautiful gemstones. All that coming up tonight on our Vault series at the Prestige Jewelry Club. Welcome to the Vault series at the Prestige Jewelry Club. I'm your host, Ana Berry, with our guest expert, Irit Coffee. Irit, we are going to have some fun tonight. We have some fabulous pieces, right?
The best.
Have you seen some of these gorgeous, massive stones in your travels around the world?
I have not, I have to admit. I have seen a few similar stones. I've seen some incredible stones in Sotheby's just a few days ago before the auction. But this is a private collection that is worthy of display, of sharing with the world. It really is a significant and important and beautiful private collections.
It is. We're going to have some fun tonight because we're going to show you our private collection of these gemstones that will make your mouth water. They're going to be fantastic. So if you're watching at home, please join the conversation on social media like Facebook, facebook.com/Prestige Jewelry Club. We will be posting some fun pictures online so you can join the conversation, like us, and give us some comments. If you have stories too about antiques and your gem quality, museum quality stones that we're going to show tonight, please let's start the conversation. That's what we do here at the Prestige Jewelry Club. I can't wait to get started. So we're going to move right into, and I mean when I say the high end, the highest of the high, some fabulous pieces. As you can see, I'm wearing around my neck, around my ears, but I'm also wearing around my finger this fabulous rubellite ring. Now, when you see the beauty of this, it's also the size that's going to make you gulp your water or wine or whatever it is you're drinking, because I hope you're drinking wine tonight because that would make this so much more fun. So 34.89 carats. Irit, the rubellite of this beauty is fascinating me how massive this stone is and how rich the color. It is like a Pinot Noir.
It is. And not only that, look at the color distribution. It is even throughout the stone. It's a big stone, so it's a tremendous challenge to find a stone that is as big and the color distribution is even and that the saturation is equal no matter where you look at the stone. That is a challenge. That is not something we find every day. So this is just a beautiful stone. It's got a beautiful pinkish, there is no brown presence. It's really reddish and pinkish and violetish.
Yes.
It's gorgeous color. This is a gem quality.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a Beaujolais on a summer's day. You know what I mean?
description.
It's just, or a sangria.
Fresh,
you know,
fresh off
just-
the cave, as they say.
Yes, I mean, it's just, you can really gaze into it and just get lost in this magenta color. And so rubellite, it is Latin for red, so
It is.
that
It
makes
is.
sense. It is,
It
but
is.
it's not exactly red. It is magenta, and
It's a magenta, it's a pinkish red.
it's
you
a
know,
Beaujolais,
it's-
right? Look
It
at
is.
that.
You know, it occurred to me that perhaps we want to measure how big
Oh, let's measure it.
that ring is, because
Here we go.
some of our viewers may be interested in knowing what is the size of this ring. So from one end to the other, we're talking about a 1 inch.
Oh,
That is
a
very large ring.
inch.
Right.
Because an inch in life is not that big, but when you're wearing an inch on your finger, that is massive. And what's great is that is an absolute massive mound of beauty. This looks queenly. I mean, it like the Queen of Spain would wear something like this.
Very much so. And
right? It's regal.
I think if you go back to what Princess Diana wore, and she wore a sapphire, but the setting is very similar. One row of round diamonds that are
Yes.
set in prongs.
And we have
and
many
they're
diamonds.
sizable diamonds.
We have 2.47 carats of diamond. That's a lot of diamonds.
That's a lot of diamonds.
And these aren't small diamonds. These aren't.
But look how wonderful they highlight the stone. It's almost necessary to be able to appreciate the rubellite, to have something as white as a diamond right next to it. You get that incredible distribution of color that otherwise you wouldn't. Look at the shank too. It's a very, very pretty shank.
Yes.
It's split intentionally to give support for the mounting. For the mounting of the stone. But what is pretty about it is that they created two lines of sizable diamonds and one diamond that is connecting the two
Yes, I like
rows.
that.
You see,
It's a
right
little point.
towards the top.
Yeah, it's just a little kiss of diamonds right there in the middle. I think it's fabulous. And you know what's great about this? It's an inch of beauty, absolutely. But it has a story to it. And if you're a collector out there, this would be such a great item to add to your collection. And we're not going to really focus on the price tonight because we've collected these. We're happy with keeping these.
It takes years to build a collection like that.
It's really not about pushing these out. We're happy with these. They're very comfortable here with us. And but if you are a collector and you do need a rubellite, this is a beautiful one to add to your collection. As you can see on the screen, this is around $83,000 because you are getting over 34, almost 35 carats of this rubellite and almost 2.5 carats of diamonds. That's a lot. Now, when we're talking price tonight, you guys have got to give us a call. Give us a call if you like this because we're going to make a special price for you. As you can see, the savings in the club price is already significant. But we're going to give a special price to you. Give us a call. It's going to be even below that club price. It's not going to be $83,000. It's not going to be $31,000. It's going to be lower than that. And you will be happy because you are taking home an exquisite collector's item or just a fabulous piece that you are going to show off everyone in your neighborhood, everyone in your family.
Well, this is an heirloom quality. This is something that if you do own it, it's something that everybody in the family talks about. If you wear it to a ballet opening night, or you go to the opera, or you go to a benefit,
Yes.
a charity
This would
benefit,
be
this is going
fabulous.
to be a conversation piece.
Well, Irit, all of these tonight are like concert-worthy pieces, and that's what's kind of fun. We have this gorgeous rubellite. Only one of these, may I remind you, only one in the world. But I'm going to show you another piece that is absolutely exquisite in a very different way. Because remember, every product that we talk about tonight, we are live posting all of these on Pinterest because this is our One of a Kind series. This is also our One of a Vault series. So you're taking like a special tour of our vault. and seeing our most luxurious and exotic and fantastic pieces just for you. So join the conversation on Pinterest, #Jewelry Club. Oh, we're just beginning. Now, speaking of going to the opera, we're in New York here. I've been to Lincoln Center multiple times, but what I was missing is a piece like this when we're talking about this gorgeous tanzanite, 17.89 carats, natural tanzanite, and lots of diamonds, and this gorgeous cocktail ring. Oh, Irit, it just, oh, the blue, the vibrancy of this blue is unbelievable.
Right, and you notice that we have looked at quite a few tanzanites in the last few weeks, and this is a gem quality. This is where the blue is overtaking the violet. The violet is only a hint, where the blue is deep and saturated and throughout the stone. And to have a stone that size, with that saturation, with that color, and there is no variation, it is absolutely gorgeous.
Look at it, it almost has electric energy in it with this blue. It is, I mean, we know that the tanzanite stone comes from Tanzania, and these are running out.
They're absolutely running out, because stones like that, or in any quality, are in great demand. Huge demand in China and in Japan and some other East Asian countries, and there's only one mine in the world that can produce this tanzanite. And when that is depleted, then we do not have any more tanzanite, and therefore we see a tremendous appreciation of the price of tanzanite, particularly when we talk about stone as large as this one. You know, just yesterday Sotheby's sold a beautiful tanzanite.
Oh, they did?
It was a 41 carat 71, and guess what the price was on that?
Oh boy, what?
It was $43,000.
Really?
And the color was not nearly as good as ours.
Look at this. So, yeah, $80,000 is what the team of experts here at the Prestige Jewelry Club has. I mean, we've assessed these stones with the diamonds and the settings and everything about the gem, and then you're going to pay around $80,000 anywhere else in the world. But what's great about us, we are vertically integrated. These are one of a kind. The experts here, they go to the mines, they know exactly what to buy, why to buy, when to buy, and then they give you the savings. Even though this is very hefty, this is a lot of money, in essence it is, but for what you're getting, like you said earlier, appreciation. Stones appreciate in value. It's like buying a Chagall for your wall, or a gorgeous Persian rug that's 100 years old.
True.
It's something that you buy, yes, to show off, but also to pass down, to pass on.
And to enjoy and cherish.
Yeah.
And show to the family and have it shown.
Right. So these are beautiful pieces, again, museum quality as well. I mean, can you not see this in some Russian queen and in some faraway land, in some fairy tale?
I'm blown away by the blue color.
The tanzanite is
it's such
fabulous.
A beautiful blue.
Well, speaking of queens, I am going to show this fabulous necklace that I just had to wear. It was missing a body. You know, a necklace is nothing unless it has a body to adorn.
And to display.
Right? Oh.
It looks much better on you than it would be on the form, on the neck form.
Right. I agree. Thank you. So this is our Colombian emerald, and you're getting 11.23 carats of emeralds and 6.49 carats of diamonds, and you have white gold.
Just think about it. 11.23 in emeralds.
Now that's
and
a lot, right?
649 in the diamond. This is a huge amount of stones, and I think it's a phenomenal price for it.
Yes, well, it's not $42,000, the estimated retail value. It's not $15,000, what the Prestige Club price. You have to give us a call, and you're going to get even more savings if you call. It's going to be under $15,000, absolutely. But can we see the necklace? Can we just see it up close against the skin? What is more beautiful than this green against the skin tone? And it just lays so soft and nice. It is
just
It's a beautifully made necklace that really conform to the shape of your neck. You notice that it works well with your collarbone.
Yes,
It
lays
rolls right
perfectly.
over it. It lays perfectly right on it.
It's exceptional in color, and it does feel like Cleopatra. We all know that Cleopatra loved her emeralds.
She is.
She sure did. So, in essence, we get to live like Cleopatra did for a lot less pain.
And another thing you need to bear in mind when you have a necklace like that with the earrings, you have so many stones that are completely matched.
Yes.
That is a huge challenge.
That's
it takes
true.
years to collect a lot of emeralds and to bring them to all be of the same color.
Right.
Sometimes you're very lucky, you get one piece of rough that you're able to cut all the stones from. Other times you're not as lucky, and you collect the stones one at a time, and you always keep in your mind that, I've got a couple of those stones, I want to make a necklace, and let me see if I can find some more emeralds that will work as a necklace and earring set.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Beautiful, beautifully done.
It's like going to the Oscars or the Emmys and you wear a designer's piece of jewelry, and it's kind of sad to me because I've not been to the Oscars, but I've been to award shows before, and you wear a piece of jewelry, you have so much fun with it, you get your picture taken and you get to promote it, and then you have to take it off, and then you have to give it back.
And it's not yours.
And there's something about owning something that is not only gorgeous, exquisite, but it's real. It's real, and it has meaning, and it just has so much value to it. It's not just something you wear one night and you give it back. This is something that you could wear throughout the next 20, 30 years of your life in different ceremonies, different functions, different
occasions in the family
yeah.
and with friends, and when you go out. This is a beautiful set. Beautiful
It's fabulous.
set.
So emerald is the birthstone for May, which is coming up. So gentlemen, if you are thinking about giving your loved one a gift, this would blow her mind. Again, it's not $15,000. It's less than that. So give us a call. We are going to give you a fabulous price. And you are in luck. If you love the necklace, then you can also travel to the ears. As you can see here, these gorgeous earrings. The same gorgeous emerald, the same beautiful diamonds around. Here you're going to get 3.15 carats of the emerald.
And a carat 86 in the diamonds. And again, it's important to point out that the yellow tone of the gold works very nicely with the emeralds. So what we do is we make sure that the prongs themselves for the emeralds are in yellow gold.
Yes.
And that complements the color phenomenally. And then the rest of it is, of course, the showcase of the diamonds, because one of the beautiful things in jewelry is you distinguish the stones by showing the contradictions, the white against the blue, the white against the green, the white against the yellow. This is how you really notice the beauty of each stone.
I can absolutely see that. And what's great about this earring too, maybe the necklace is too much for you. Maybe you can't afford that right now. But the earrings are so fantastic. They truly could be the date night, the ceremony, the award show, the fancy event that you have to go to, but they're also simple enough that you could dress down and you can wear just with your sweater and your nice jeans and heels just going somewhere else. You know, they kind of have two sides to them because they're not massive, but they are
They're delicate.
They're delicate. And I mean, of course, they make you stop and go, wow, what gorgeous earrings, but they also can kind of work with anything, and that's what I really love about these. So they are, you know, you would spend around $11,000 for this quality anywhere else, but we're going to save you lots. We're going to save you probably over 70%. Who knows? Maybe more. And you are not going to pay that $11,000. You're not even going to pay $4,000 for these. You just give us a call. And the number's on the screen, 866-752-3636, and you could absolutely get a deal of a lifetime for these beautiful emerald earrings. Now, lucky us, we do have these in another style, which we're going to show a little bit later, And we're going to show how we have the same design, but it's in a tanzanite. So, yeah, let's show them now because I think the audience would like to see the options that they have. Same design, same magnificence, but that gorgeous, rich violet blue color of the tanzanite. Now, Irit, which one are you more drawn to, the tanzanite or the emerald?
Since you're wearing the emeralds, I would choose the tanzanite this time.
Okay.
It's beautiful color, and again, you have such a wonderful collection of stones that are all matched in color, all matched in shape and in size, creating a wonderful line. There is no stone that comes through that says that it's too light or it's too dark. All of the stones are homogeneous and continuous line of beautiful stones. And the earrings match it perfectly. And
Talk to me
again,
a
you
little bit.
have a nice. Oh, the chain is a beautiful chain.
Yeah, it's a very unique chain. It looks a very sturdy clasp as well. I mean, I don't fear it popping off at all.
Right, and it has a safety on
latch.
it.
Okay, that's
right, and an audible click.
Yes, we
You
like
heard it?
that. To make sure.
So, very important in a necklace like that, or in any necklace for that matter. We should never consider anything less important. All necklaces, all chains should have a safety clasp, and it's always great to have an audible click, so you know that you locked it. You know it's not sitting precariously on your neck.
Absolutely.
And in this particular case, in those tanzanite, 9.73 carat of those tanzanite, and 6.41 in diamonds. That is an incredible price for this necklace.
Right. Well, I mean, this necklace isn't $14,000. We're going to give you even a better deal than that. That's what's fun. We're going to give you more savings because, again, we are vertically integrated. So we go directly to the source and we cut out all of the middlemen so that you get amazing prices. This is absolutely one of a kind. There is only one of these beautiful, exquisite necklaces in the world. We will post this on our Instagram and our Pinterest page. So we hope that this goes home to someone who loves tanzanites, who loves diamond necklaces, who loves luxury, jewelry, who knows. Now, again, we have the matching earrings. We do have the matching earrings, the same beautiful style as what I'm wearing. These are fabulous matching earrings with the tanzanite. You are getting 2.95 carats of tanzanite and 1.88 carats of diamonds. Now, I just think that these are the perfect size because this is a statement necklace. You don't want to overpower it with earrings.
You
both
don't,
together?
and you can wear them
Look at that.
separately.
Yes.
And I've seen a lot of people wear things separately because sometimes you don't want to be overly matched. The same way that we no longer match our shoes with our handbags. That's kind of old tradition.
True.
So this gives you the opportunity, if you have both, to wear them both or to wear them separately at different occasions.
And you can, if the necklace is for you, then you could just do a simple, if you have a diamond stud, you can just do a simple diamond stud with the necklace. Or if these earrings are for you, then you can kind of play with the colors for a necklace you have at home. And also these earrings have so much vibrancy and life in them, you really don't need a necklace.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think it's fabulous.
You
I love
know-
how it tapers down too and kind of that V. It's just a great
It is
piece.
a beautiful look, and it's lengthening of your neck. The moment you have that V, is a beautiful look. You know, it reminds me something, wearing things separately. I lived in India for a little bit, and one of the things I did was I asked everybody who worked with me to invite me to weddings in their families, because I knew that this was the best opportunity for me to learn about jewelry in India.
Oh, for jewelry purposes.
Because it was all for jewelry purposes. You go into a wedding and everybody
Not the
is
food
wearing
and the
most.
dancing and-
Everybody is wearing the most opulent jewelry in the world. You've never seen anything like it. And if you ask Raki, who is working with us, she will tell you that every woman gets a different necklace for every wedding. God forbid she will be shown, she will be seen with the same necklace more than once, or with the same sari more than once. So women get a lot of jewelry there. And I remember that I showed up with just the earrings, and everybody said to me, "Madam, you need a necklace."
Oh my goodness. How funny. I knew I loved India. Seriously.
It is the most wonderful country for women who love jewelry, because the occasions are innumerable.
Yes.
They are.
But there's toe rings. There's the mangtikas. I mean, there's so many fabulous pieces.
Many, and every married woman get incredible opportunities to buy new jewelry.
Lucky ladies. Well, speaking of India, let's go to this fabulous yellow sapphire. We were speaking about this earlier because this ring, oh my gosh, there is a story behind it. If you want to hear the story, give us a call. This is a gorgeous ring, sapphire, yellow sapphire. It has so much magic in it. It truly has spiritual magic in this ring. Now, Irit, I want you to tell the audience how it gets this brilliant color, how it gets...
Well,
this
like is beryllium. This is beryllium that is bringing the yellowish color. It's naturally occurring within the sapphire. And what we've done is we initially bought it, and it wasn't the best cut in the world, and it was not displaying the stone in the best of all ways. But we do have the ability to recut the stones. And we had it recut, and look at the display.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the display of facets, of color, of dispersion, of brilliancy. It's just a dancing stone. This is a beautiful stone. Lemon kind of sapphire, I would say, in between lemon to a yellowish. Look at the lemon.
I mean,
look,
this is
it just
23.73 carats. I've never seen a sapphire this large in my life, and it is exquisite. And you also have 2.48, almost 2.5 carats of diamonds, 18 karat white gold. That is an exquisite piece of art. It is truly like the sun radiating off of your finger. As you can see here, this should be the signature piece for Prestige Jewelry Club because it is so exquisite. It's collector's item.
It is a collector's item.
Let's talk a little bit about collecting jewels like this, and for the collectors out there. I mean, it is museum quality as well.
It is, and some people collect jewelry because it's something to consider the appreciation, something to give to the next generation. If you have a few daughters and a few sons with wives, you want to be sure that everybody gets something. Then the other reason people wear very special jewelry is because they have set of belief that the wearer of that particular jewelry will be endowed with some incredible powers. Mm-hmm. And I have seen a lot of people in India wear yellow sapphires. And part of the reason is that it promotes intellect, it promotes success. So a lot of businessmen would be walking around wearing a yellow sapphire.
I believe it. I got a Vedic astrologer reading, and he actually told me to wear yellow sapphire for my stomach issues. I think it was just a lot of the change in food when I was over there. But
you probably had a hard time with the spicy food.
Right, but he said that to me. It was a powerful stone for me, and I love the significance in stone. Again, you think about it, we eat the mangoes from the trees, we drink the herbs, from leaves. Everything has healing power in some way from the earth. Why wouldn't stones? Well, and especially when you wear it against your body, it just makes sense.
It is, and there is a very strong school of belief that stones have an interaction with our being.
Oh, this is just exquisite. Just look at it on the hand. And
this is a beautifully executed mounting, if you noticed.
Yes.
Just the gallery and the box itself, the mounting of the stone, the yellow gold prongs for the center stone. Every time I look at that center stone, it's so beautifully cut. It's so perfectly round. It's such a great display.
Almost like zero imperfections in this. It is fabulous. Oh, I love this so
is a
much. Again,
beautiful,
it's the
beautiful stone.
sunburst. Now, I'm going to show you a different yellow sapphire, and maybe we'll keep both of these here so you can see, kind of compare and contrast. But this is a different yellow sapphire. You're getting a little bit richer in colors, a little deeper in colors, but still absolute beauty in every way. So we are going to move to our 8.33 carats yellow sapphire diamonds.
The diamonds here are 2.28, and
Oh, look at how the diamonds make this color truly pop. Oh, this
you
is
almost
lovely.
need the juxtaposition of the two.
Right. Beautiful flower design with the diamonds around. It's just again, it's a blossoming stone. Oh, it's exquisite. Now, what do you think about the way that this is cut, Irit? It has, you know, you're the expert here, but I feel like the way it's cut, it really allows all those geometric patterns to carry the light through.
Right, and it's not a checkerboard, but and I can't recall the name of this cut, but obviously the cutter felt that the best display of dispersion, of brilliancy, would be through doming the stone, not cutting a flat table, and creating triangular cut. It's almost a modified rose cut. Beautifully done.
Oh, it's exquisite. Again, I mean, the diamond creation around this yellow sapphire just makes it a very feminine, a very regal ring. I mean, I see, I see this in the warmth of a sun somewhere in Greece, in the Mediterranean. You know, it just has kind of that feel to me. Oh, it's just the lost land of Atlantis, you know, it just kind of has that.
In Spezia, have you ever been to Spezia?
No.
Oh, it's a wonderful island, and it's a perfect description, you know, sitting against the Mediterranean on
Yes.
the beach and wearing this incredible ring, and the water is totally azure color, very,
Yes.
very blue, with a little bit of green in it, and what a combination.
Oh, it's just exquisite. Now, I love this design. Again, it is not $35,000. That's probably what you would pay for this quality, this design anywhere else, but we are going to give you some fantastic prices on this ring, and we want you to give us a call. Give us a call, ask us some questions. Our experts are here, ready to talk, ready to answer any questions you might have. We would love for you to look at our two sapphires just next to each other, just to show you the options again. Both absolutely brilliant in so many ways. I'm so happy that we have these in our Vault series. And you know what? I'm happy to keep them. They're so lovely. I almost don't want to get rid of them. They're so beautiful. Oh my goodness, our two beautiful sapphires, the 23.73 carats and then the 8.33 carats. Exquisite in so many ways. We are going to take a quick break, but I want you all just to have a moment with these sapphires. And don't go away, because we are going to come right back.
Still to come, we have more great products live on the Prestige Jewelry Club.
When I was a young man, well, that's just the way it was where I was from. You got married and you had a family. And nobody had any money. My price range was nowhere near well, it was between a cigar band and a Cracker Jack box. 3 kids, and 30 years later, I thought I should get her what she deserved. But I wanted to get her when we were first married. And the more I see it on her, the more I see the tolerant young lady that I married.
You're watching the Prestige Jewelry Club, live from the heart of Manhattan.
I was in such a hurry to get on the road because I didn't want to miss orientation, and I turn around and I see her smiling, but with a couple of tears running down her cheek. And then she hands me this necklace that she had had when she was a girl. The smell is what I remember most. It's sort of a mixture of peanut butter cookies and licorice. She's the only person I've ever met that liked licorice. But that's what I think of when I put this on.
Oh, we are back with our Vault series at the Prestige Jewelry Club. So much fun tonight, some of the most beautiful, exquisite things. And congratulations to all of the people that are calling up and asking questions and making some purchases or joining the club. Did you know that joining this club is absolutely free and it's so easy? That's what the Prestige Jewelry Club is. It's fun, it's free to join, and you learn a lot from experts like you, Irit.
Thank you.
So much fun, and you get to see some beautiful pieces. Do you happen to notice anything?
Anything?
Like, it's kind of like, how can you not notice? We live in New York City, so what do we do a lot? Hail cabs, you know, credit card, writing. I mean, can you imagine just doing this all the time? Where is everyone's eyes going to go? They're not going to look at your eyes. They're not going to look at other places that people generally look on women.
They will probably ask, what is that rock she has on her
They're
hand?
going to look at that. And when you say, it's a black diamond, baby, they're going to go, oh, wow. You're rich. No, I mean, but they're truly
Right.
going to go, oh wow, you're someone, you're something, because black diamonds are so in vogue right now. Everyone's wearing them.
Very fashionable. Very, very fashionable.
So fashionable, so funky too. I love it. It's not traditional. It's against
Right.
the grain.
You know, I read someplace that it's the rebellious in people that attracts them to black diamonds.
Sure, the
the
black sheep.
trailblazers. You know, those are really iconoclastic, and they want to do something completely different than anybody
Yes.
else. So they go and have a black diamond, because a white diamond is like everybody else.
Everyone has
but a black diamond, and find me another black diamond in this size. This is
Ooh.
significant.
What's
This
the
is
carat? What do we have?
23.72.
Huge.
I have seen black diamonds, but I've never seen something as big as that one.
How many years have you been in
20
the industry?
Over 30.
And you've never seen a
I
black
have never
diamond?
seen that size of a black diamond. I saw
Wow.
much smaller stones, and there were flatter stones. Probably the biggest I've ever seen was around 5, 6, 7 carats. But at 23.72,
Wow.
that is a huge stone, and surrounded with 3 rows of micropavé of 2.73 carats, and we oxidized the black rhodium. The
Rhodium-plated,
diamonds,
so it
you
adds
see.
depth to the white
we
diamonds.
added black rhodium to the setting, so you have that incredible depth to it, and it's just beautiful.
Well,
Incredible.
2 things. We live in New York, and we always wear black. I mean, it's just true. Whether
True.
if you've visited New York, or you live here, you know everyone wears black. It's just, it just. When I moved here, I was like, I'm going to wear reds and no, I just wear black. It's just easier, you know. So when you wear black all the time, like you do in New York, this you can wear all the time as well. Another thing, my mother, if you're watching tonight, I'm thinking about you because I know you wear black and white. That's all you wear. And she loves her silver. She loves her diamonds. Mom, I think this needs to go on your left hand. Look at this fabulous ring. Again, this is not $34,000. It is other places. You will spend this if you go to the fancy stores on Madison Avenue, or you're shopping in Soho, or you're at the places in London and Madrid and Egypt. But no, $12,000. That's the club price. But if you call us now, then we're going to save you even more than $12,000. How many carats again, Irit?
It's 23.72. It's amazing.
$12,000 for 23 carats of a black diamond?
carat. And look
Oh
at
my
the
gosh.
polish of this diamond. Look at the table. Look how reflective it is. There are no blemishes on this table. It is completely smooth like a mirror.
Oof,
It is just an
such
amazing stone.
a fun exquisite ring. I'm
And
telling
this is
you.
a showstopper for sure.
Oh my gosh, are you
Yeah.
kidding?
Did you know we have an earring to
That's
go
what's
along
great.
with it?
So maybe you don't like rings. Maybe it's too big for you, but you love black diamonds. We're going to show you our fabulous black diamond earrings to go with it. Now, you've got lots and lots of diamonds around it. 3.99 of white diamonds. Again, these are large diamonds, and you're getting 54.77 carats of a black diamond. Hello.
Hello, that's a big earring to carry.
That is a big
it's,
earring.
It's almost 14 grams on each ear. Beautifully, beautifully hanging. And you notice how the little huggy, we call that little earring is like a huggy. It hugs the earlobe right below the earlobe. And then you have that big stone hanging right off it. Are you going to try it?
I'm going to have to try it.
You're going to try it.
You
That's
know,
great.
I got to try everything once. Oh, and you know what? It's a big diamond. It's lots of carats, but it's really not too heavy.
I'm glad you tried it.
Yeah, looking at it, it has some heft to it.
It
but,
has
ooh,
such an incredible presence.
look at
Oh,
that.
this is fabulous.
Oh, and you know,
This
if I
is
were to
so
wear my
beautiful.
hair up, that's what I would do. I would wear my
Oh,
hair
yes.
up,
Yes, so
and
we
I
can
would,
see it.
so you could really see
Yeah,
these.
yeah.
Oh, that's
It
fun.
is.
And you know what I also love? I love the backs. Let's show the back of this.
Here.
It may, well, okay, we can do it here. Yeah, if we, oh, there we go. Look at the back. That's kind of funky too. It's a really kind of modern design for such an ancient stone. So, first discovered in kimberlite rock in South Africa, 1870.
That's
Really?
true. Well, no, diamonds have existed a long time ago and were used in a lot of jewelry. But the current sources of diamonds and the opulence resource that we have are really rather recent, and that was 1870s in South Africa.
Wow.
And that's when De Beer was formed. But another thing that is interesting about these diamonds, you use a stone that are nearly flat and you create similar to a rose cut. So the back of the stone is flat and you create the dome in the front and you facet it all the way. You noticed? You build like a pyramid.
Yes.
Beautifully.
Oh, this is a fabulous ring. Again, high temperatures and pressures, 50 miles or more underground. Isn't it amazing? From great pressure comes great beauty. Thank you, nature. When I look at beautiful pieces like this, I just want to thank nature for it because it is so exquisite. Now, these are one of a kind. We will have these on our one of a kind series. So if these are yours, please give us a call. Ask us some questions. Come over to the studio and try it on. No, I mean, if you want, maybe, who knows. But we're going to kind of go back to our colored stones because we love a fabulous colored stone. And
Oh, this is beautiful.
yes, we're going to move into my daughter's birthstone. She's born in November. If you're still up, Isabella, time to go to sleep. Yes, I'm talking to you. She was watching me last night, and my husband said that she got up to the screen, and she's like, "Good night, and kissed." It was so cute.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, I love it.
That's
so
wonderful.
This would be such a great gift to give as an heirloom, as passing on to your daughter. Oh, okay, citrine. Let's talk about this. This is 26.43 carats. Again, huge. Citrine, it's derived from the word citrus. Makes sense, right?
Right, because citrus is orangey.
It looks like a
And-
luscious orange.
Right, and just beautiful. It's from the quartz family, and the variety is citrine. And what is so wonderful in quartz is that you can get incredibly large size crystals, and there is a good chance that in a large crystal you can get a good stone that will have the same color throughout, will have the saturation, and you can have an incredible piece of jewelry.
Oh, I see that. You're right, Irit. It does have the same color throughout. It just looks, I don't know. Again, it's kind of like you're looking into a looking glass, and it's just, you know, one of those, what are they called, where you look in and you can twist it around. It has that mirage of kaleidoscopes.
Kaleidoscope.
That's what this is like when you look into it. It's
Right.
this gorgeous kaleidoscope of beauty. Oh, it's fabulous. And then the pavilion's open so you can see the back of the stone, which I love.
True, true. You know that there are 0.66 of the diamonds here.
Okay.
And this stone is a 26.43.
It's huge.
It's got a beautiful checkerboard. Somehow, there are two stones that really lend themselves to checkerboard, and it's amethyst and citrine. There is something magical that happens when you cut it into a checkerboard. There is a dispersion of color and light that only happens when you do a checkerboard. Otherwise, the stone appears pretty uninteresting if you just cut it into an emerald cut or create a table without the side facet. The checkerboard is one of the most complementing cut that you can give a citrine.
I love it.
Beautiful.
Should we measure it just
That's
for
a
the
great
heck of
idea. Yeah, because this is a big stone.
It sure is.
So we are talking about a little over a quarter, or 1 1/8 inch.
That's a good
Beautiful
size.
stone.
And again, as you can see on the screen, the price, the team of experts here have estimated you're going to spend around $3,800 if you were to go anywhere and buy something of this size, carat, beauty. No, you're not going to spend that. You're not even going to spend $1,900. You're going to spend under $2,000 for an exquisite piece of jewelry.
Incredibly affordable.
Massive carats of citrine, a wonderful stone, actually a very prosperous. They say that citrine brings a lot of prosperity to your life. So, give and take. You know what I mean?
Right. You know, I wanted to point out that the shank is split into three for a few reasons. One, for beauty, to create a particular look. You can see the three.
Yes.
The three branches. But the other part is to give support to the stone. This is a very large stone. 23 carat is a big, 26 carat is a big stone. It does require that support. And the diamonds are all set in cut out type of setting.
It's beautiful.
So you just cut out tiny bit of space, you put your diamond, and then you split the prong to share it between the two diamonds. Great look.
We love it. And you know what? Speaking of big, you know, that citrine was large, 26.43 carats, but I'm going to show you something that's even bigger. It's still vibrant and the clarity is extremely gorgeous, but wait till you see what is on my finger. I mean, I think this is the biggest stone that I've ever
This is a beautiful
worn in my
kunzite.
life. We love the kunzite.
Kunzite. And the crystals come in huge sizes.
And this is
It,
Afghanistan, right?
Could be.
It could be.
This could be from Afghanistan. We also have kunzite in this country.
Oh.
But gem quality really appear from Afghanistan. And we have 55.89 carats.
This is massive. We've got to measure this just for the heck of it because
And
this
then
is
another
huge.
0.97, almost a carat in the diamonds.
Oh, it's just gorgeous. And it has this pink lilac color and there's just so much light and air that flows through
And
this with this
look.
deep silver in the bottom. You know what I mean? And plus
The
we have
Delft white of the
white
white
gold.
gold, and pay attention to the lotus shape of
I love the lotus.
The lotus shape that is supporting the mounting of the stone, the box of the stone. It's
This
just
is a special
wonderful
stone.
attention to details. And let's measure it. Let's see what we're talking about here. Wow, this is a full 1 inch and a quarter. Let me see. Can we see it in the?
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense. Now
Very hard to focus, but it's a 1 1/4 inch.
it looks so beautiful on the hand too. It's not overpowering. Now, if you're super, super petite, I might not recommend this to you. I might say this might be a little big. Do you think this would be a little big for you? Because you're more petite than I am.
Perhaps, but I never like to make the assumption what is right and what is wrong. I know that my daughter is 5 foot tall. I hope she's not angry at me for telling the world that. And she has a personality from here to Timbuktu.
Sure.
And the larger, the better. So she likes very large.
You're right. Everyone is different. I like to give my opinion on everything. So my opinion is maybe it's for you, maybe not. But for a little bit grander, like bigger women like myself, I like big things. I like things to pop. And
So do I.
This is a ring that Okay, so it is very large, as we saw, but it doesn't overpower, I think, because the color is very soft
The
and
color is a
elegant.
cool pink, and there's nothing more elegant than a cool pink. The lilac in it is really shining through.
Right. Oh, I mean, if this was a
Just
ruby,
do
maybe
this
too
for
much.
me.
But
Just lean on your hand.
okay, let's
I'd
lean.
like to see what it looks like. Oh my goodness. That
This is
is
nice, right?
that is something. So
to
imagine you're
text with
sitting
this.
in a special dinner. You're not playing with your iPhone, but you are just talking to people and holding
Would
your
you
hand.
pass
like
the
that.
bread, please? Thank you. Breaking
exactly.
the bread. Oh, it's just a fabulous piece. And again, the price is not what's on screen. We have a special price just for you because this is the grand opening of the Vault series here at the Prestige Jewelry Club. So you're probably going to pay almost $10,000 for this anywhere else, but not here. You're not even going to pay $4,000. You're going to pay under that, but you got to call us because that price is special for you. We only have one of these, so please give us a call on this gorgeous kunzite. Now, we're going to transition into something a little bit more subdued, a little bit more low-key, but
Gem quality.
Gem quality. We are talking about this fabulous 3.02 carats of our ruby. Oh, we love the ruby.
This is a Tanzania ruby. It came from Tanzania. It has 0.77 in carats of diamonds. Look at the design. Look at the wonderful undulating bow that goes right through. You see how it goes from one direction to the other as if encompassing the stone and
Yes.
tying a ribbon around it.
Tying the
Just
ribbon around the
beautiful.
old ruby. I always come up with these silly songs. You're right, it has a flow to it. And then the ruby, which is such a regal stone, it was the stone for queens. It's perched up upon here perfectly. And Irit, you're getting 3.02 carats of a ruby as well as 0.77 carats of diamonds. But it looks like more diamonds. I mean, that's a lot of diamonds.
That's
It's
a lot of
filled.
diamond. Well, it's beautifully done with micro pavé, and the stones are absolutely next to each other. You know, it takes incredible skill to set micro pavé because you have to work under a microscope. You're not really handling the stones with in a way that you can look at it. You have to be under the microscope, and you kind of fill the stones, bring it under with your tweezer, and then set it right into the tiny groove that you created in the mounting. Takes a very skilled setter
I can't
to do
imagine.
something like that, and to put the diamonds right next to each other. Making sure that the girdles are touching each other so that you create this incredible continuous white line. That's a work of art.
It is. It's a
Really
work of art.
is.
It's such an elegant ring too. What do you think of when you think of rubies? I think of the regal queens. What do you
Always
think
regal.
of?
Always. I think of Rubens paintings.
Ooh.
I think of Renaissance. I think
Renaissance.
of those. I think of those opulent costumes that women wore with the pearls and the rubies, and just incredible time in
Yes, right?
history. Yeah, there was so much money then.
Right.
So much, and it was the birth of new art, where finally they broke the shackles of the church, and we're starting to be able to paint women and beautiful clothing and the designs of clothing. It was, and we drive some of the most beautiful jewelry from that period.
Oh, it's fabulous. Now, have you seen any great rubies on your travels around the world?
I have seen the most magnificent rubies ever in my life in a temple, in a Jain temple in Bangalore. And when I walked in and I asked the priest, look, I am a gemologist, I'm a jeweler, I would like to see what you have in your vault. He opened the vault to me, and the vault was literally the size of, 2 buildings in Manhattan. It was a huge temple. And he brought a few trays with the most pigeon blood rubies. I have never seen anything like it in my life
Oh my
before.
gosh.
And some of it was encrusted in beautiful 22 carat bracelets, bangle bracelets, and some of it was in incredible hoop earrings where each ruby was literally the size of 5 carat, 10 carat, and this is called temple jewelry. This is what people donated to the temple.
Really? They donated?
They give it as a charity. The Indian consider it an honor to give it as a charity to the temple. And they bring the best of all jewelry to the temple. So it's called temple jewelry, and it's amazing, the treasures that are in the different temples.
I think that's fabulous because it is. It's almost worth more than money in a way, because it's something that maybe was passed down to you or it was
it's
gifted,
history.
and you give it as a gift. Oh, the rubies. And what also is interesting about rubies is when we think about the feminine, the divine feminine, maybe you think about pinks and purples. I think about red. It's the color of the goddess. It's the color of power, the Shakti. It is such a beautiful color, and it signifies the royalty of the woman, because every woman is sacred and royal in her own way. And so that's what this kind of embodies. So I love this, and
and rubies always fetch the highest prices in auctions.
Right.
These are the second most important
really?
stone after diamonds.
So diamonds and then rubies.
Then come rubies, then sapphires and emerald, kind of neck to neck. Sometimes sapphire, sometimes emerald. Depends on the season and the year. But rubies is absolutely the number 2 stone. And don't forget, it has a hardness of 9. So it's really impermeable to any kind of knocks and breaks. It's a fantastic stone.
Well, so when we're talking about the price, as you can see here, our team of experts have estimated you're going to spend around $29,000 or more on something of this cut and clarity and carat, but not at the Prestige Jewelry Club. Now, you have to give us a call. We're not even going to post the price, because if we did, then it would just be anarchy all around. But you give us a call, and we're going to make a special price just for you. Again, this is only one of a kind. This gorgeous ruby and diamond ring in 14 karat white gold, one of a kind. So we want you to call us for a special price. We are going to take a quick break now, but it's going to be very quick. We have some more pieces coming up that you are going to absolutely love. So don't go anywhere, because we will be right back.
You're watching the Prestige Jewelry Club, live from the heart of Manhattan.
I was in such a hurry to get on the road because I didn't want to miss orientation, and I turn around and I see her smiling, but with a couple of tears running down her cheek. And then she hands me this necklace that she had had when she was a girl. The smell is what I remember most. It's sort of a mixture of peanut butter cookies and licorice. She's the only person I've ever met that liked licorice. But that's what I think of when I put this on.
Join the PPJCTV on Facebook and Twitter at PPJCTV. See our one-of-a-kind series on Pinterest, and join us live weeknights from 6 to 9 on YouTube.
When I was a young man, well, that's just the way it was. Where I was from, you got married and you had a family. And nobody had any money. My price range was nowhere near it was between a cigar band and a Cracker Jack box. 3 kids, and 30 years later, I thought I should get her what she deserved. But I wanted to get her when we were first married. And the more I see it on her, the more I see the tolerant young lady that I married.
Welcome back to the Vault series at the Prestige Jewelry Club, where we are showing you our exclusive high-end, absolutely exquisite, one-of-a-kind pieces that we honor here, and we would love to pass on to someone very special. Or we just like to keep them for our collection because they are so fabulous.
It is our private collection.
Right.
We occasionally loan it to a pop star or an actress. So it is something that we cherish. We don't give it away so easily.
Right.
It's fantastic jewelry. It's
Absolutely.
not something we show anytime. We feel honored that we can share it with the audience today.
Right. If you're going to the Tribeca Film Festival, we know that that's heading out there. Then here, wear the Prestige Jewelry Club like I'm doing tonight. Who are you wearing? The Prestige Jewelry Club, emeralds and diamonds. It's so fun to absolutely just wear it. It's better than looking at it. You want to wear it. You want to use it. Anyway, we've got some fun pieces coming up. We're going to tempt you with our host pick. It's a gorgeous Ethiopian opal. It's massive, 28.55 carats. And it is going to blow your mind when you see the color return in this.
It is absolutely fantastic. And you know that during this show, the last few weeks, I have been completely enamored with opals, and the opals from Ethiopia, because the quality of the play of color is just unmatched. I've never seen anything like it. Huge flashes, and they're broad, and they're bold. They're not timid. They're not tiny. They really come through the stone, no matter how you shine the light. And then when you tilt it, it just comes in different directions, and you see a little bit of red, and a little bit of green, and a little bit of blue. Wonderful, wonderful color. But may I ask that we wait a little bit?
Sure.
So we will show it later, because I think this is something that worth waiting for.
It is worth waiting for. 28 carats of an opal. It's gonna kind of make you take your breath away for a moment. But we have some beautiful rings, and I'm going to show you. I think the ruby, the sapphire, these pieces that you're about to see.
Wait till you get to see the sapphires.
Oh,
they
these
are
sapphires, it's as if the high priests were wearing them. I'm sure that they did, just different cuts. So we'll start, we have two actually, so I'll lay both of them out, but I'll start with this one right here. It's 8.14 of this exceptional quality blue sapphire and diamond ring in 14 karat white gold. Oh, do we just love sapphires?
And it has a 0.61 in diamonds, and these are Sri Lankan, or what they used to call Ceylon sapphires.
Okay.
Ceylon has become Sri Lanka. And I want to tell you that I went to Sri Lanka with my daughter, and we went to Kandy. It's up in the mountain in Sri Lanka, and we were looking for that quality of sapphires. And it turned out that all of the very good sapphires are sold way in advance to the gem dealers from the United States and from other countries, but mostly from the United States. And all we could get for ourselves was really mediocre sapphires. But what I learned in Ceylon is that even the smallest stone that at first doesn't look so interesting, and when you see it on the side may look as colorless, if you put it up, it reflects that little blue color throughout the stone. This is not the case with these stones. These are gemstones, and the color is throughout the stone. It's saturated. It's not localized, but it is special about the Ceylon sapphires. And another wonderful thing about the Ceylon sapphire, the color.
Oof.
The color is just to die for.
It's the sea. It's not the Caribbean. It's
It
the
is.
sea. It's the deep blue sea.
And put it on your face next to your eyes. I
Okay.
wonder what it would.
Moving on up to the eyes. Now I have green eyes, so.
But look how the color is kind of now changing and almost matching the blue.
Oh, I just think it's just such a beautiful ring. Exquisite. It does. The high priest would wear it. It was adorned by anyone in the clergy. It has such a history to it. They say that the color signified looking into heaven.
And it is.
It is. It is so exquisite.
This is a beautiful stone.
Now
and
this
look
is
how beautifully it's cut.
Right, I was going to go into that. It's cut, and I don't want to say masculine, but it is kind of in a masculine, very very, with the geometric patterns going, what would that be, east and west?
It's actually north-south.
North, okay, so north and south.
It's funny that you think that it's
I
masculine.
think it's masculine.
Oh, I would call it very feminine.
Really?
With all the triangular facets, I find it very feminine, very soft, it breaks the strong lines. It's a cushiony in shape. I find it extremely feminine.
Well, that's what's great. Every piece has its own perception. Yeah, I just feel the angular shapes and just how it's more rectangle and direct northwest, that creates the masculine feel, the strength, the moon, I mean the sun, but then the feminine.
Okay, so let's agree to disagree.
Okay. But it's a fabulous ring, and again, we know that sapphires are expensive. We do. We know they're expensive, and you're going to pay around $46,000 if you were to buy this anywhere else because of the cut and the clarity and the quality of this.
Yeah, that's
gemstone.
another point. Ceylon stones are very clear. Unlike stones from some other locations which may have a lot of inclusions. So this is the Sri Lankan stone are clean. They have beautiful color that is just makes my heart melt.
Well, yes. I mean, it really is. I mean, it is.
And this is what we call a cornflower blue.
What does that mean?
There is a flower that is called the cornflower.
Ah, yes.
And it has this very deep blue. Deep blue with a tiny bit of violet. And it's a tiny flower, but it's got an incredible color. I wish we could show that on.
Oh, I do too. I mean, like I said, it's not the Caribbean Ocean where you have the greens. This is a deep, rich blue. I guess it's a cornflower blue. And you can see that against my skin tone, as you can see the deepness and the richness of this blue.
And show the setting, because the setting on the shank is such an understated compliment to the stone. Oh, love that position of the stone, because you can see a little bit of the ring. You could see a little bit of the setting of the diamonds, and you could see the wonderful sapphire. And look at the baguettes that are all set.
It's fabulous construction.
Wonderful.
Of the ring. Now,
wonderful.
Irit, what's great is that we have this option. Again, you're not going to pay $23,000 like it says on the screen. You're going to pay less than that. Now, I'm going to show you a different style, but oh my gosh, the same beautiful quality of sapphire. As you can see here, it's bigger, and in my opinion, bigger is better. I mean, this is a take-home. I mean, this is a take-home ring for me. With the beauty of this, you're going to get 14.16 carats of blue sapphire. That's massive. Huge.
It is.
And lots of diamonds, 1.45.
1.45, that's a lot of diamonds. And
gosh.
it's the same story. It's a Sri Lankan, Ceylon, sapphire.
This is my favorite.
This is love.
It really is. And the diamonds
And now you can see why Diana wore a sapphire.
Yes.
And she wore that kind of quality.
Oh,
that
I'm
was
sure
her
she did.
engagement ring.
But Irit, the price of this, you know, it's $112,000 estimated retail value. I mean, it makes sense. It's a large stone. Lots of diamonds.
But it's not just the size of the stone. It's the color and the color distribution. It's the luster of the stone. It's the look at the saturation everywhere. It's not localized in one area versus another. It's homogenized throughout the stone. This is a stone that will definitely appreciate in value because there aren't that many that can be found. This is a cornflower blue, and there aren't a lot of stones, particularly that size, that are available.
This is a Matisse, you know, in a way. This is a Matisse.
Totally. Or the blue period of Picasso.
Right, or the blue period of Picasso. You buy this for your wall. You buy this for your finger. You buy this for the one you love. These are exquisite. So you're not going to pay $56,000. You got to give us a call. Talk to our experts here. They're going to make you a special price. These are absolutely one of a kind. Now, we're going to move into something that is really, really unique. Something that I have never seen before. And when you talk about beauty,
Do you want to talk about the host pick?
Sure, I can talk about it, but we're going to move through a few more pieces because we got to get through here. But the host pick, remember, we're going to show you that fabulous opal. You're going to flip when you see the beauty of this opal, but that's going to come up at the very end of the hour, right before 9 o'clock, so you got to stay tuned to that. But speaking of beauty, may I please present to you this fantastic moonstone Oh my goodness. Look at the beauty of this stone. You're getting 35.44 carats.
And look at the schiller, look at the adulorescence. Look, you know, in the old days, in the ancient times, they thought it was the reflection of the moon phases
Oh, really?
on the stones. And you
That's
notice
fun.
that without the light, you won't have any of that play of color. And look how blue, intensive
Such.
blue it is. And this was the favorite stone of the Nouveau art. And Lalique used it incredibly. LCT, Louis Comfort Tiffany used it a lot. This was the stone of the time. So we're talking about the 1920s, a little before that. Incredible stones. They would surround it with demantoid garnet, which are incredibly intense green, tiny little stones, and then put around it some blue and some orange, and just play
I
with
love
that.
it.
Play with the stone and just make it look beautiful.
It's just
and you know,
magical.
moonstone.
Yes.
There was a set yesterday in Sotheby's auction. And it was a dress set for men with buttons and cufflinks. And
These would make great cufflinks.
guess what? The whole set was estimated at $10,000 to $15,000. It sold for $27,500.
Wow.
So a stone like that, which is a gem quality, this is a gem quality. There aren't that many stones. You've seen some moonstone that are kind of greenish and kind of orangey, more opaque. This is a clear stone and has a lot of blue to it. This stone is about to appreciate, will appreciate.
Oh, it's just
So-
magnificent. And it's 35.44 carats. Again, that's a very large stone. Let's measure it just for the heck of it because it is so big, but the beauty, it's big and beautiful. Now, this is $34,000 estimated retail you'll probably spend, but not here at the Prestige Jewelry Club. You're going to
Ooh.
spend under $12,000.
This
for
is nearly an inch and a half.
An inch and a half of
I wonder
moonstone
if
for
we can
under
see it in the camera.
$12,000.
An inch and a half. This is huge.
Yes.
And very rare. Now another great point that our jeweler had done, he had used black rhodium on the setting of the diamond.
like
you
that.
notice how all the prongs are black, and it just allows that feeling of the night to come through with the ring.
Yes, it lifts
You know, with the
it.
moon shining on the stones and beautiful.
It's just an exquisite ring. Oh, we love this. I hope this goes either home to someone special or it stays in the vault so I can wear it to a fabulous film premiere or something. It is exquisite.
just from this
Museum
direction.
quality, absolutely. It belongs there. Now, we're going to kind of play with two more emeralds before we go to our host pick and end the night with our gorgeous
Oh my goodness.
opal.
Oh
But
boy.
to end with, okay, please. I've just been in the company of rubies. I've been in the company of emeralds and sapphires. Yellow sapphire. I feel so blessed. And now we have these emeralds. It's just exquisite. These are
Unbelievable.
exquisite.
Unbelievable.
Two completely different styles, as you can see here. We have an emerald cut. We have a cushion cut. The first one, I'll talk about the emerald cut, and I'll put that on so we can see it on an actual human finger. Irit, 7.01 carats of an emerald. That seems very hard to find.
It is fantastic. And you notice there is something about emeralds because of the specific gravity of emeralds that it's slightly lower. It allows you to have a bigger stone. So the same stone in a diamond would be, the same weight in a diamond would be a lot smaller stone. So emeralds are just so gorgeous. Beautiful chromium is so enriching of the color. You see how it has incredible, I have to use the word again, saturation of green.
Yes.
And what does it is the chromium. And chromium is the element that actually inhibits growth of the emerald. So to find a specimen that is that big, that is that homogeneous in color, that has the saturation throughout, and relatively clean. This is unique stone. This is a gem. So I know that we had somebody who is interested in it for one of the, I think it was the Grammys, and I'm not sure if she wore it or she didn't. But easy to fall in love with a stone like that. And I love that we use 18 karat gold prongs on it, because it really is slightly softer, a little more malleable than white gold. And it works so well with the green. It interacts with it. It's just it's a great stone, beautiful stone.
Oh, it's gorgeous. And again, the price, yes, it's an expensive stone. You're getting 7.01 carats, 18 karat white gold. 140,000 is kind of what you're going to spend anywhere else there, but not here. You're not even going to spend $52,000. You're going to spend less. So give us a call. We're going to give you a special price. We only have one of these in the world. It is gem quality, gorgeous emerald cut, emerald.
You know, I'm not sure I
ring.
mentioned the diamond. It's 2.72 carat
That's a
in
lot
diamond.
of carats in
Look at the
diamonds.
size of these diamonds.
They're
these
big diamonds.
To my naked eye, they appear at least as 10 pointers, perhaps even 12 pointers. These are big stones. This is beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous. But if you want something with a different design, we also have this gorgeous emerald ring. We're going to show you 3.44 carats. It is a world-class Zambian emerald ring, studded with these gorgeous diamonds. It's,
I
mean, do you see a flower, or do you see like this estrella? You see the star.
I see stars. I see a
right?
trapezoid. I see
so many shapes.
It's beautiful, and look how it fits beautifully
I
on
love
your
the
ring,
cushion cut
on your
too.
finger. The points, I love when rings have points, and they kind of lengthen our fingers and make them look so graceful.
It's
because
exquisite.
even somebody with little fingers like me could look graceful
along in
when
this.
when we have a ring as beautiful
Oh
as
yes,
that.
I love the design of it, and the emerald, as we were
But
talking
this
about,
emerald
the colored.
is superb, absolutely extraordinary gem quality. Just look at it. There is no imperfection.
I can't take
There
my eyes
is-
off of it.
This brilliancy. This is just unbelievable.
This
stuff.
is an Elizabeth Taylor emerald. This is a 1940s movie star emerald. This is a ring that the Hollywood elite would wear. It just is so exquisite to me.
It's
And look at how
brilliant.
it looks with my necklace that I'm
It's
wearing,
so
my emerald
brilliant.
necklace and earrings. Oh, do we not love this? Oh, we love it. I love it. Oh, emeralds, May.
Could I have a
Coming
look?
up. Yes, have a look,
Could I have a try?
please. Be my
Because,
guest.
oh my goodness, all those marquise and pear shaped. Oh no, the round diamonds and pear shapes. Okay, so you see, this is the secret of jewelers. They can create with the different shapes of stones.
Yes.
They can create a real magnificence around the center stone. And so you take your pear shape, you take your marquise, you create that point. You can do it also with round stones, but it's so much more opulent when you have it with pear shapes and with
I see
with
what
marquise.
you're saying. Oh, this is truly opulent. That's
This
the word.
is a serious ring for a serious jewelry lover.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, Irit, I mean, what a way to end the night, because we have 5 minutes left and we have seen such beautiful stones, and now we're going to finish with the host pick that you love so much, that I love so much.
I do.
As you see
I
it
adore.
entering the
I
camera
adore.
frame. Oh gosh, this gorgeous opal, the Ethiopian opal. So much color play with the green, the blue, the purples, the yellows, the pinks, the whites, and 18 karat white gold. Did I mention 28 carats? 28.55
Look how the color
carats.
is reflected off your
Oh.
finger. It depends where the color what the light will hit it, and just unbelievable flashes of color. This is really unique. I have never seen as big a stone
Oh, it's
without
fabulous.
any imperfection, without any crazing. It's crazing is those hairline cracks in opals, and none of it in any of the opals that we have seen from Ethiopia. These are gem quality opals, and these are beautiful, beautiful display of
gorgeous.
colors. They're not small little splotchy and dead points. You don't have any dead spot in this stone. This stone is reflecting. beautiful flashes of color everywhere you turn it around.
Oh, it is.
Whether it's on the girdle, whether it's
we
on the
love
top.
it with the diamonds surrounding it, going down the shank. It's not too many diamonds. I mean, it's lots of
It's
diamonds,
understated.
but it's all about the opal. It is all about the opal. Now we have 1 minute left. If this is something that you like, then please give us a call. Again, this gem quality, museum quality, gorgeous Ethiopian opal, 28.55 carats. White gold. We love the white gold with this 18 karat, by the way, and it's just a fabulous ring. It's a statement piece. It's the host
I
pick.
can't get over it that it's 28.55.
That's
I don't
huge.
believe I've ever seen
Right?
a white opal without any dead spots that is so playful, that is so unique, at 28.55 carat. Great.
And you're not going to
Just great.
spend $14,000. You're going to spend less than that. That is the club price, but we're going to give you a special New York City deal just for you. So give us a call now within the next 2 minutes because we are complete here. We have done a fantastic
oh, look at that. Flashes
hour and a half.
of
Ah!
pink and orange. And
It's pastel colors, you know. I see lots of
It's
yummy
amazing.
lollipops in there and
Amazing.
fabulous firecrackers. We love it. Irit, so much fun tonight, right?
Oh, this was delightful.
I
This
mean-
this is my kind of stuff.
Right? The beauty,
Love it.
the
Love
exquisite.
it. This private collection makes my day.
Yes, I'm so glad we got to do this. And thank you all for joining us during our world premiere of the Vault Collection at the Prestige Jewelry Club. And congratulations to our lucky buyers who called in and took advantage of these great deals and, more importantly, great gems. Also, thank you to everyone who called to join the club. You know how quick and easy it was. We love having you on board and we can't wait to see what the future holds. We love talking to you as well, so we will be here all week, Verizon Channel 158 and on Time Warner National. Check your local listings for that. I think it's fair to say that we are truly changing the game of beautiful gemstones, buying jewelry,
We are.
and wearing it, because that's what we ladies got to do.
It's fun.
So thank you so much for watching the Prestige Jewelry Club. We'll see you next time.